out that today marks the 19th anniversary of the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Let's keep that in mind tonight. And at this time, if you would, please stand for an invocation sponsored by the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. And that will be followed by the playing of our national anthem.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this wonderful day. I thank you that we have the opportunity to be here, and I thank you for the chance to continue the football season. Please keep the players safe as they compete, and please help all of us to respect the CDC guidelines so that we can prevent the spread of corona. And in Jesus' name I pray, amen. Hey, up!
Kimball Mechanical Systems specializes in installing plumbing, HVAC, and electrical systems in mid to large housing projects, including subdivisions, apartment complexes, and military housing. Kimball wants to partner with more people who want to earn a good living in the skilled trades. Kimball is the largest mechanical contractor in Arkansas with 8 other locations nationwide. Kimball is proud to have won Arkansas's Best Places to Work 5 years in a row. They provide excellent benefits and an amazing family-oriented culture. For great job opportunities, check out kmsjobs.com.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
My name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
You are looking live from Prairie Grove Tiger Stadium. Tonight's contest between the Pea Ridge Blackhawks and our Prairie Grove Tigers. I'm Lynn Gregson, with me Ryan Cook. Ryan, big win last week for the Tigers. Broke a 2-year losing streak to the in the Battle of Highway 62. Was able to take the Cardinals down and looked pretty good during the process.
Thank goodness. I was getting tired of hearing it from the other team, and kind of like Oxford said last week, thank him for joining us and helping us out there. But it was one of those deals where you got to face so many critics and so much banter from the team next door. Well, we've got you for the last 2 years. It was great for the seniors to finally get a win over Farmington while in high school, and it's going to be great for one whole year being able to say we own Highway 62.
Yeah, and that's always the bragging rights for 365 days. That works pretty well. And congratulations to Coach Danny Absher picking up his 200th win as a high school coach. All 200 victories coming right here at Prairie Grove. Well, we have to move on from last week. It's great to celebrate, but tonight the Tigers take on a now 5A for the second week in a row. We're taking on 5A school, this being Pea Ridge this week. Pea Ridge was in our conference for years, and Pea Ridge actually has a 3-game win streak on the Tigers. We've battled back and forth with them for the last probably 10 years, but they've won 3 in a row after we'd won a few in a row, and now it's time to break that string tonight.
Well, and they did. They had the athletes there for, a couple of years here, and for us, we didn't have the defense. That we really struggled the last 2 years especially. And, we've lost a lot of opportunities. We have gone down to halftime in the red zone and not scored a couple times here in the last couple of years with them. We've had chances to then we had an interception go through our hands where they ended up scoring. We had one kicked off our foot where they ended up scoring. It's just been real ugly football for Prairie Grove versus Urine Hill here for the last couple of years. And so hopefully tonight is a chance to right the ship. I do feel like the guys are in a better place physically and mentally than they've been the last couple of years as far as a team. You have a lot of seniors that have put in a lot of time and have played quite a bit their sophomore and junior years to be ready for this position right here. Even though Farmington's not conference anymore, Pea Ridge isn't conference anymore, it's still some bragging rights. They still play travel ball, baseball with these guys. They still face them in basketball and in baseball. So it's one of those deals where it's still big. Now, it's not going to keep us out of playoffs, but it's still something that'd be nice to right the ship.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't beat them. You're seniors. You haven't beat this team either. It's time to take it to them.
Yeah, and I agree with that. And, the last year it got away from us quick, but, 2 years prior to that, if you'll remember, in 2017, 3 years ago, I was actually watching you guys broadcast that night. We got down, I think, about the 21-yard line, lost the fumble, and tough break that night.
And we've been battling out for first place, there for a couple years, and we were coming out on top. With us kind of sliding back in the rankings of our conference to that 3rd spot, maybe 4th, it changed the way this game was because Pea Ridge was stepping up and battling Shiloh for number 1. And so that's kind of been the pecking order, through the last couple of years.
Couple of years, because, most of the teams, if you look at the years of the teams, if you wanted to win the conference, you went through Prairie Grove to do it.
Right.
It wasn't through Shiloh. Now, Shiloh's turned the table the last couple of years.
The last 2 years.
Yeah.
It's been Pea Ridge and Shiloh.
Yeah.
You know.
But if it, hopefully last week was an indication of the direction in which we're going out to the captains for the night. Jackson Sorters is the captain for Prairie Grove. Number 22, Cole Travis for the Blackhawks is the captain tonight. Well, Ryan, Pea Ridge has been off to a tough start. They lost their first game. Speaking of Shiloh, they lost to Shiloh 47-14. Shiloh,
who's the number 1 team in 4A rankings right now.
Right now, and then they had a loss last week to a larger school in Siloam Springs, and
they're 6A, correct?
Yeah, I believe they're 6A. So they've had a little bit of a tough start, but they're Pea Ridge, and they have a lot of pride. They have a new coach, and I think he'll have them ready tonight for Prairie Grove, and they know Prairie Grove still has that reputation, and a win tonight could help them as they get ready to go into conference play. This is their third game, so they're probably off next week just before they start conference.
Definitely. And for us, we had a confidence builder last week because we're kind of unknown, and we've kind of struggled the last 2 years. So a lot of people, there wasn't a lot of super hype expectations. It was more of, let's see, wait and see. Well, you show out last week, you win, and everybody gets excited. But I want to temper expectations. I don't think Farmington was as good as Farmington wanted to be this year. And I think even last game showed that their offense struggles, that they're trying to put the pieces together still. They're figuring out their identity. And our defense did step up and play. But I don't want to be too confident. I don't want to be so overconfident. We come in here, think we already have it won because we beat Farmington, and then get hit in the mouth. Now, it may be good for us, and then we see how we react, but that is my only fear. I'm not saying I've felt that from the guys. They seemed just the same last week as they seemed this week. I don't see any difference in them. It's just my personal fear. We have a lot of sophomore mistakes still going on. We had a lot of missed assignments in some spots. We got lucky in a couple places, and then we just had some guys step up and make some plays. So let's be that same team from last week this week, but let's improve. That was kind of like our black and gold scrimmage of most years. So those little issues, those little things that the sophomores were kind of looked a little slow because it was their first high school game. Usually they're not getting there till week 5. Let's get there on week 2 this time.
Yeah, I agree. And the team has come out. They were holding the American flag in honor of commemorating and remembering those from the 9/11 attacks 19 years ago. And tonight's student section all decked out in red, white, and blue. And the Tigers, I'll tell you, as you were talking, I was looking, Pea Ridge not small. I mean,
well, they have 63 Players. I mean, that's why they moved up 5A, though. They have the number of kids.
Well, they will receive. And
Farmington wasn't small last week either.
No.
They're another school that's a little bit bigger. They're 5A.
When we have a break between plays, I have an update on a play last week that I think was important. But I got the lowdown on it. But we'll wait
the
till
fake
after.
Punt?
Yeah, I got the details of that.
I looked at it a couple times. He
took
his hands out.
I'll tell you what happened. Here comes the kick from Peyton Higgins. It's a good kick. Going to be fielded by number 23, Marcus Nobles. Nobles over the 15, the 20. And he's looking for the corner. He cuts back at the 30, 35. He's going to be knocked out about the 36-yard line.
Get a penalty if he's not careful, Higgins.
Higgins, the kicker, makes the tackle. Well, why the player's coming out? I talked to a Farmington player. He's going to call him at the 35. Talked to a Farmington Cardinal player. He said they had the fake punt on. The fake punt was on, and that the center didn't hear the change of the call for the fake punt, and he snapped it back like he was snapping it to the punter, and the kid hit his hand out because he's supposed to get it, but it was too hard of a snap. Anyway, first down and 10 for Pea Ridge.
Crazy that they were going to fake punt to him, but
there's a nice break for Prairie Grove on the first play.
Gunnar Cottle there immediately, but then the cavalry comes in, Hall, Velasco, or Sorters and Foster Lehman. I went back and watched. Our defensive line did a great job last week. Farmington's got a big offensive line. Cottle was back there a lot. There was a time or two where he got it handed to him, but as far as consistency, that dude was in the backfield a lot.
Number 2, Joe Adams, not the Joe Adams, but a Joe Adams.
He's been there for a while. We've called his name a lot the last couple of years.
And Adams is going to get it again. He's got a little hole, but it closes quickly. Tigers defense, he might get a yard on that.
I saw Velasco in there again. I don't think he made the tackle.
And
I see Orr down there,
Knox,
and
Laird,
Foster, and David
Hall. And, man,
Here-
Mount
here's-
Orr in there again.
Okay, Mount Ord. You can tell he's a sophomore. He's got some little things that are not quite what they're going to look like in week 5 or next year. But the dude is strong.
But
And I
we
watched
got-
him pancake some dudes last week just straight off the line. He's not afraid to put the force in.
Passing down here for the Blackhawks, and they've got trips to the far side. And it's going to get some pressure. He gets it away. Incomplete. Almost interception on the
Beeson.
who was that on the far side?
Ethan Beeson.
Beeson almost gets the pick, but the
Our
Blackhawks go.
secondary was a strength last week.
Yeah.
I would say that for sure, too. Our rush was good, but our secondary did a great job.
Well, the Blackhawks go 3 and out. First play was kind of got them in the hole where they snapped it almost directly to the ball carrier. And then a nice defensive play and then the incomplete pass. And now a punt on the way from Trevor Blair. And it's going to
Way out of bounds.
take
Did it stay in?
Yeah, it stayed in bounds.
Wow.
It goes all the way down. Nice punt.
That
It
looked
was a
like it was going to come in here for a second.
Yeah, a nice spiral. It's going to go out around the, I think they were marking about the 20, inside the 25. I'll see exactly where they put it here. So they're going to put it at the 24-yard line. First down and 10 for Prairie Grove.
Pretty good punt for him then.
That was a nice
It didn't
punt.
look like it was going to do that.
I don't know if you know, it was a nice spiral punt. I mean, it wasn't.
It was just, it looked like it was headed this way. And it rode the sideline there for a minute.
Tigers line up in their wing tee. There is the give. That's Cade Grant, and Cade's knocked down. He might have got back to original line of scrimmage, but nice defensive play there by the Blackhawks.
The sweep is something that we've struggled with the last 2 years. I honestly feel like I was kind of bashing the tight end and the wing back last week, saying, you know, they're the most important blocks there. They've got to get it. I haven't seen them getting it the last couple. They were getting it pretty consistently last week. Now we got to get our pulling guards to go ahead and get out there and find that kick block, because that's at second level. People are getting underneath it a little bit.
Here is Laird. He's going to get to Foster Lehman. Lehman still on his feet. Lehman, he probably has the first down.
What a man. That's all I can say. What a man right
he,
there.
He drug a couple players for about 5 yards, and he gets the first down. So
That
first,
looks like a real wide read right there. And, you know, normally we're going inside the guard and tackle. We hit outside the tackle that time, but it don't matter with Foster. You got to have two guys, or you got to take the legs out.
I want to see him get a little bit of breakaway once, just where he's
Oh,
getting
yeah.
open field. I want to see some of that speed come out. First and 10 for the Tigers. Ball now at their 34-yard line. Here is Laird. He fakes the handoff. He's going to look to pass. He does pass. Got a man open. Oh!
That was our waggle pass. He had Simrad down the field, almost there too, just barely out. But again, he didn't put it in a place where we're going to get landed in trouble. The team's not going to intercept it. He's getting the ball out in front of the guys. So either you go make the play, or we just go ahead and we'll do the next down.
Boy, that was a good-looking pass. What I'm saying is
It was.
the
route, the pass,
and
it's just a
the
hair
spin
long.
on the ball. The
Yeah.
spin on the ball was nice even. And so
I don't mind that. I don't
No.
mind that. Take your shot. Take your shot. Make sure you don't make a mistake with that shot, and that's what he did right there.
Second down and 10 to go for the Tigers. Ball just inside their 35. There's David Hall. Hall still on his feet. Hall up to the 42, 43-yard line.
There's another hard runner right there, David Hall, senior, playing the wingback position. He's strong. He's physical, blocks pretty well, and then they reward him with a run like that every once in a while.
Third down, 3.5 for the Tigers. Ball sitting at the 41. They got to get just before the
Who
45.
are you giving the ball to this down? Third down and short?
I think I'll give it to Foster.
I think so, too. I smell a read to Foster. You know, and I still remember, like, when he was in 10th grade, it was a third down and short, and they gave the ball to him, and he didn't get it. And I said, you won't see that next year. His junior and senior year, that won't be the case. Trying to get him off sides doesn't work.
And
it is to Foster.
But that does work, and he gets up to the 48. First and 10, Prairie Grove.
That looked like the trap right there, or dive one of the others right up the middle.
Ryan, I'm going to recognize our sponsors real quick. PG Telco, Prairie Grove Christian Church, David's Roofing, Harton's Furniture, What My Eyes Have Seen, Kimball Mechanical Systems, Faithful Auto. Halftime sponsor is David's Roofing, as well as they're the sponsor of Player of the Game.
It's fun.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, finish up.
I was going to say our crew tonight, Naaman Bolstead, Dylan Moore, of course, our director, Miles Eubanks, Ryan Cook, I'm Lynn Gregson, wing back reverse.
Hall fumbled
fumble, and P. Ridge, wait. They got it. I don't think he ever had a clean handoff there, Ryan.
No, I don't think so either. He just he did have the handoff. It's like it squirted out. His arms were probably wet or something there.
It just never.
Ouch. That's not how you started out.
Tough turnover for the Tigers. They were moving the ball well, had already moved it about 25 yards, 24, 25 yards, and now they fumble. The ball it looks like P. Ridge is going to take over at the Prairie Grove 43.
I was going to comment before here. We got a couple of the old players, some of the has-beens on the stream.
And they're back to pass. They're looking long, looking deep. Oh.
Great coverage by the guy I was about to talk about, Little's brother. It's Blake's little brother, Colin Falk. He had great man-to-man coverage right there. I was talking to Blake today, and I told him Baby Falk may be the best out of the three if they're not careful. They're going to have to work on him a little bit, but the dude was the defensive player of the game last week. He led the team in tackles. He had an interception. He really showed out. First time you're really hearing about him. He's a junior this year. And so I was trying to talk a little trash there. Then Blake, he's posting on here that he could run right through me. I'm going to tell him to bring it, but I'm going to have his baby brother right behind me for support.
2nd down and 10 for the Blackhawks. There is the give. And
Adams.
Adams has got the first down this time. Good hard run that time by Adams, and he had a little blocking to help him out that time.
He did. Really good blocking that time by P. Ridge. Frazier that time on the tackle. We also had from P. Ridge, Dakota Sansbury playing or saying something, a classic matchup, misplaying against you guys. So that's cool. We got some of the opposing team, some of them has-beens coming back in. We enjoyed watching those games, though.
I'll tell you what, those were some great games and when those players played. And now here's the keep. And quarterback number 5, that is Zach Withrow. And Withrow, he's going to get about 6 yards there, Ryan.
Orr and Hall on the tackle that time.
They're going to spot it at the 25, so we'll call it 2nd and 5.
Man, you think back to the days in the old P. Ridge, we called it the P
Bowl,
Bowl,
yeah.
But down there by the river and going down there and having like 0-0 all the way to the end of the game, and someone finally – I can remember Halbert going off in one of those games.
Oh, he went off.
Man.
That game in 2012, both teams undefeated, and it was, I believe, 7-0 at half, and Prairie Grove exploded in the second half, and Halbert just took over.
We had several interceptions, too, that game.
They're going deep for this time. He's got a man, but he's going to fall over the –
way out of bounds, too.
Wow.
He threw the pass way out of bounds.
Yeah.
But you remember, there was a crazy fog that night, too. Both teams were undefeated. It's down by the river. And, of course, every Saturday Night Live skit came out. But that game was just an amazing game.
Well, that was the that 2012 game. Is there no win on this team? I mean, there's been a win on P. Ridge ever since I've been doing this announcing for 11 years.
No, it's the daughter now. She's like an amazing basketball player and track runner.
Well, Adams, he's going to pick up a couple. It's going to be 4th down and 3. I imagine P. Ridge will go for it here.
Frazier in on the tackle that time.
They spot him just in – well, they're going to spot him at the 22, so it's going to be 4th and 2 from the 22-yard line.
Yeah, thank goodness they finally had a girl. Even though she kicked our butt in basketball, it's nice to have no wins on the football team.
Well, 4th down and 2 for the Blackhawks. Ball at the Prairie Grove 22-yard line. Withrow, the quarterback, and he gives to Adams. Adams got the first down. He's inside the 20 down to about the 17.
P. Ridge is doing a good job of getting
moving
the
3
yards, moving the line a little bit. Our defensive line is going to have to kind of stouten up a little bit. Velasco will come in.
Mount Orr on that tackle.
We've got 4 down linemen typically. I like the switch back to that. We switched to the 3 down linemen, and I felt like it really messed with us and it messed with our pressure on the ball. We've got 4 guys with their hands in the dirt again. I like having a lot of defensive linemen out there.
There's Adams again. He bobbled it a little bit. They get to him, but it's going to be – he gets about 5 – it doesn't look like much, Ryan, but he's getting close to 5 yards there.
It is. Velasco and Sorters on the tackle.
So the turnover really hurts Prairie Grove here as the Blackhawks went out, but now on this drive, they started at Prairie Grove 43. They're down now to about the Prairie Grove 12.
I would like to see P. Ridge try to get cute and throw a ball in the end zone and let one of us intercept it.
I'd give him a dose of Adams till he quits getting 5 yards.
Oh, I would too, but I hope they get
But
cute.
there's a keep by Withrow. He's got the first down, and it'll be first and goal there.
I'd like to see a little bit more of that too. You know, that was one thing I felt like as we were physical last week with Farmington. Farmington, a bigger school, but we were amped up for it. So we kind of brought the wood last week a little bit and started the game out correctly. Here, you know, with P. Ridge, can we do the same? I know we had the turnover, but can you make a statement, stop right here, where it says, hey, you came here, we're protecting this, don't come in here.
The ball's just inside the 5-yard line, so it's first and goal, let's call it the 4.
Quarterback's on the sideline right now, over by the sideline.
And they're going to take a timeout.
Yeah, I wonder if that's because number 70 lost his helmet.
Well, you know, let's stay with it this time on the timeout. We'll go back to the punt last week. But, no, he said they had the fake on. And you remember when we were sitting here, you, Jeff, and I, and y'all were like, and I'm like, man, I would go for it because I was looking at the time. And, you guys were like, well, I don't know, you know, it's kind of early. And I'm like, Prairie Grove gets it and scores, it's over. And they had the fake on. But I don't think
go back and look. There's room for him to run if it's fielded cleanly.
Yeah.
There's a gap right there. There is some space, and as big as he was, it'd be hard to take him down. The problem is he bobbled the ball.
How far was it? 4 yards to go? Was it about 4 yards?
I think so.
Yeah.
But he's 5 yards back almost too. So he's got a 9-yard run, but he could get a pretty good steam rolling right there.
If he got steam rolling, he would have got what he needed.
The bobbled snap though, when he bobbles it, he has to pick it up and change direction. We're able to get there and get 3 guys. It took 3 guys to take him down, but we're able to get there.
A first and goal from the 4 for the Blackhawks. They took over after Prairie Grove fumble at the Prairie Grove 43. Blackhawk, man, they got a guy. Oh, my gosh. Oh, bingo!
Nice play. That's a blitz right there from David Hall. That's big. You got a replay on that one, Miles? David's over here at this outside linebacker position. Watch this.
Boy, he stunned it. Boom. Bingo.
Bingo.
Man, he gets a yard, but that's all he got, and it's second goal from the 3 now.
That's exactly what we need to say, hey, we're going to take our stance right here.
And they're going to run again this time. Adams, he's going to get in there this time. Touchdown for the Blackhawks. 43-yard drive for P. Ridge. They strike blood first, and it is the Blackhawks 6, Prairie Grove 0.
Old swinging gate here. Can you break the huddle and bring the kicker in at the same time? Or break the swinging gate?
Let's see. Kicking is number 42, Colin Stewart, out of the hold of Blair. Field goal. I think that's no good. No, it did go through. Man, I'm blind. Well, 4:29 to go here in the first quarter. It's P. Ridge 7, Prairie Grove 0. We'll be back after this.
Show out of 3 million people in Arkansas, 55% do not attend church on a weekly basis. We value the Word of God in our services. We strive to present it in a practical and engaging way. This is a place where you can belong even before you believe. We will accept you as you are, but we will give you the practical steps to encourage and develop you on your pathway to Christ. We are here for you every step of the way. We'll save a seat for you.
Okay, we're going to get ready to kick here. And the Tigers will receive this time. Here comes the kick. Oh, it's going to be going out of bounds. And Prairie Grove will take over at their own 35-yard line. 4:29 to go here in the first, and Pea Ridge really that time Prairie Grove didn't do a lot of stopping on the once they took the ball over at the 43 of the Tigers. Pea Ridge just kind of marched down the field.
It kind of deflated them a little bit. Our defensive line is going to have to do a better job of getting the hold right there, and our linebackers are going to have to find guys. And so it's going to take the guys up front, the 7 or 8 right there, to really step up their game and stop the gashing from the run game. But they got it at the 30, or 35. It didn't take them long to get there.
Here is the give. Is that Miller?
It looked different this time than Foster, but it's Foster.
Oh, it is Foster.
I almost feel like he got the ball a little awkwardly because he ran differently that time.
He picks up 4 yards, 2nd down and 6 for Prairie Grove.
You got Redfern and Sorters out wide to this near side. Quick pass to Simrad.
Simrad, make a move. There you go. Simrad's got the first, and he's going to get up to the 47, 48-yard line.
Simrad, a guy who made a heck of a catch last week in the end zone. Here it is right here. Quick pass out to Simrad. This is kind of our new look offense that we have going on. A little no huddle, hurry up. We're calling it from the sidelines. We got trips this time to this side.
First down for the Tigers. And now gives to Lehman. And Lehman, a lot like Adams. Just it doesn't look like much, but he's got about 5 yards there, Ryan.
But see, what we're doing is because we're splitting everybody out, they've got 5 guys not on the line of scrimmage. So they got 6 in the box, but one of them's back a little bit. We've got 5 linemen there. We're just saying, hey, we'll take our chances. We're going to double these guys up on the front line. You got 3 guys with their hand in the dirt. We're going to double them.
And now Laird back to throw.
We got Landon again.
Got it! Give him 6! Give him 6! Hey, there we go!
I love it. I love it. Landon Simrad, just an amazing athlete. He's one of those guys, I was going to say this a minute ago, you got to get him a shot about once a half. We did last week one time, and he scored. And then we did another time on that waggle deep, and he got pretty far, and he got tripped up there on about the 5, and we punched it in. Here tonight, we've already hit him twice, and it rewards us.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was a beautiful pass from Knox Laird that time, too. He led him in stride, and Simrad reached out, hauled it in. He gets into the end zone now. Peyton Higgins in for the extra point. The kick is down. It's up. It is good. And it took a minute and 10 seconds to tie this back up. 3:19 to go in the first. Tigers now tied with the Blackhawks. That's another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. We'll be back after this.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Kimball Mechanical Systems specializes in installing plumbing, HVAC, and electrical systems in mid to large housing projects, including subdivisions, apartment complexes, and military housing. Kimball wants to partner with more people who want to earn a good living in the skilled trades. Kimball is the largest mechanical contractor in Arkansas with 8 other locations nationwide. Kimball is proud to have won Arkansas.
Our defense is going to have to step up. Okay, we're back as Higgins gets ready to kick.
I see on the sideline a guy with a brace on. That's Rhett Morrell. He broke his collarbone in practice this week. He was a sophomore that played a lot of special teams and was going to be a backup linebacker and probably a backup running back.
Kick by Higgins, fielded there by Nobles.
At the 10.
And Nobles going to get, just before the 30, they're going to get him.
It was a pretty good pop by Velasco that time.
Jacob, I think that was Jacob, was that a 71? Yeah, London there.
London was there too. I think he had him around the ankles, and then Velasco gave him that little help down.
And John King may have been in there helping out. So love it when we see a lot of
there.
Yeah, like when we see some gang tackling. Ball's going to be spotted at the 29, first down and 10 for the Blackhawks. I like them having to go 71 yards better than I do 43.
Oh, you ain't kidding there. That last one wasn't near enough yardage.
3:13 to go here, first quarter. We're all tied up. Adams, he's got room and a good open field tackle that time.
Is that Foster? I think that's Foster Lehman. Heck of a tackle that time by Foster. He read that really well coming from that strong safety position. He had one step back, and then bam, he was going.
What I like about it is when you're one-on-one like that, it's not always the easiest to bring him down. He did a nice job.
The replay was awesome that time.
Well, we got a professional down there running it tonight. Second down.
Adams once again.
No, that's not Adams
26.
this time. That is Cade Mann. He's a sophomore, and the sophomore is going to get up close to the 37, so it'll be second down and 2, or third down and 2.
Cottle will come back in. That's third and short now. Can we get a stance here? We got a 3-and-out in the first series. Then we let them, we fumble, and so then we let them go down and score. We answer real quick. Can we get a 3-and-out right here?
Got Mann back there, along with Withrow, the quarterback.
I'm bringing the safety up this time. I want 8 in the box. I want 7 in the box. I'm not afraid of the pass at this moment.
Man, oh, we had a chance. Oh,
nice.
Bingo!
Hey, Grant.
Wow.
Man may have got the first down, but he paid for it.
Man, that was Cade and Lehman, Foster Lehman in there as well. Foster had him, and then.
Oh, there's Cade.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I'll tell you, we had a chance to get him in the backfield, and we missed it.
We did. That's all right. It was worth the hit.
First down and 10, ball at the P. Ridge 41.
That was an all-senior backfield with 2 senior safeties right there. They're also the starting fullback and running back. They'll go out. We'll put in some guys to give them a little breather.
Ooh.
Good job by Falk right there. He recovered well. He was backing up just in case the guy was going to go deep. Luckily, the pass was off.
Looks like they may have had some miscommunication there on P. Ridge's part.
It almost looked like it was supposed to be a hook, and the guy did a curl.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping it hooked right into Falk's lap there is what I was hoping for.
Yes and no. The only bad thing, I told him if he got a pick 6 this week, because I was trying to think of something better than what he did last week, I'd take him out to dinner.
Well, you get your pocketbook ready because I'd rather have that. Second down and 10. And this time a give to Adams, and he got him. Oh, they hit him.
That's Hall in the backfield. He falls forward, but Hall had him by the ankles immediately.
Now, this is what you want. You want him third and long.
Knox was also there on the tackle.
Well, we got a lot of guys going both ways.
Yeah, but see, we have enough depth that they're not in there all the time. They're taking a series. So, like, Knox will take a series, and then you'll see Jackson Sorters take a series. And then, like, outside linebackers sometimes, you'll see the outside linebacker safety combo. You'll see Foster, and right now it's Ethan Miller. So we're playing enough guys. I don't think it's that bad.
Third and 9, and now Withrow rolls to his right. He's looking down. He's in trouble now. Now we got to chase him. And they get him. They force him out of bounds.
Smart job by Withrow that time getting out of bounds because he probably would have got lit up.
Yeah. And Beeson was coming, and Beeson had him go out. That's going to be fourth down at their 47. It looks like they're going to punt.
Back this week also, number 37, another senior. That's Cade Walker. He missed last week due to illness, and he's back now. So he's one of those guys he didn't play last year. He played soccer, focused on his game there, but he's back. Going to do this senior season with these seniors, so that's really cool.
Blair, the punter, and another high kick. This time going to be fielded. Oh, fumbled.
You're on an island there, Beeson. That's tough.
Beeson, man, you know, he had a chance to field that and get a little bit of yards, and
he did.
I think he tried to run with it before he got it. Or did he hear footsteps?
One of the things that I'm going to avoid that conversation on that completely. What I saw that was funny was Withrow was a deep snapper there. He comes off the deep snap, about 5 yards, gets met by the quarterback for the other team, Knox Laird. So we're going to have to watch that on the next punt. But here's what the Prairie Grove did. They forced a punt.
Yeah, and that was important.
And that was the goal there.
First and 10 for the Tigers, ball at their own 21. All tied up at 7, 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Back to the wing tee are the Tigers. And it is a give.
Trap.
And Foster Lehman may have gotten maybe got a yard.
Yeah, that one didn't work as well.
They gave him a yard, and that was it. Looks like Prairie Grove's going to let the clock run out. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Well, after one quarter of play, we're all tied up. The Blackhawks 7, Tigers 7. Back for the second quarter after this.
My name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
All right, we're back to live action. I do want to announce that tonight's Feed the Team sponsor is the Prairie Grove Tree Service. Thank you for feeding the team this afternoon. That's one of the big things. I had a little thing the other night where I said, hey, what do you guys enjoy about game day? And all of them had in there the game day food.
2nd down and 9 for the Tigers, and the give this time.
Grant,
it didn't look, again, doesn't look like much, but he's picks about 6 or 7. They're going to put it at the 28, so it's going to be, he got 6 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Tigers.
Kind of looked like our 33 read right there. Grant's just going to follow Foster through the hole, and all Lions got to do is give them an inch. Those guys will find it. But last week we did a great job, those guys up front. I mean, there was a couple missed assignments, don't get me wrong. That's going to happen in a football game. But there was a great job on our reads of the guard and the tackle, reading what the defense was doing and giving them a little bit of a lane to make something happen.
3rd down, 3 for Prairie Grove, and Laird.
There's the option.
There's the option. He pitches it, and Grant. Oh, he just oh no!
He was there.
He had the 1st down. He just lost his footing.
He may have had more. He just when he had to jump up, he was still running. Kind of tripped him up a little bit.
He got a yard, but it's going to be 4th and 2. The Tigers are going to have to punt here.
It's always scary, when they're running the option or when they're running that read option that Farmington was doing last week.
I said they were going to punt. They're going for it.
Well, we got it last week.
At our 29.
If you can spread them out and only have 3 down linemen, we'll probably sneak it right there between.
It looks like Laird's going to punt it. Little quick kick, and no one's back there, and that's going to pay off for the Tigers. Look at that bounce. Hey! That goes all the way down to the 26, so we flipped the field, Ryan. Not a bad play.
No, if we would have been under center, I would have thought that he was going to run it. With him going back to shotgun, we did that on the 4th down last week, and it looked terrible. Not just because of Knox, but the line didn't do good. There's too many guys in the box. It was a bad a combination right there. So when he went back in shotgun, I figured we're going to do one of the little short kicks. But I like that. Changed up here, flipped the field. Is that a 3 and out for Pea Ridge?
Yeah, it was.
Good job by the Pea Ridge defense that time. Give credit where credit's due. Forcing a 3 and out on Prairie Grove. This time, looking at the line, we have Hall at right tackle. You got Gunnar Cottle at right end. Cottle at right tackle. Mount Orr at left tackle, and Redfern at left end.
And going to give it to the up back. Oh, bingo again. Wow.
That's Jackson Sorters.
And Laird.
And Laird and Hall all in on that one. Let's replay that. Your 2 inside linebackers and your defensive end right there. Pretty much just the 2 linebackers.
That
was Laird and Sorters at the exact same time.
Did that running back was a different –
was it not Adams?
It was 25. I think it was Vasquez.
Jorge Vasquez.
Vasquez.
You didn't know I was fluent.
Wait, is that or is it 26? I can't tell.
I'll look this time. He's all bent over right now, so.
Oh, fumble. 19, fumble, and it's all the way back.
That's 19. That's Carlos Martinez. He's a senior running back.
And that's who it was last time, too. I just missed the number.
Well, Carlos was a little nervous this time after what happened with the 2 inside linebackers, and the snap probably wasn't meant to go to him anyways. But what I love here the last couple times is I love that we're hitting. You can hear the pad popping up here.
Yeah.
Set the tone. We let them go score. Okay. Now reestablish your physical dominance. That's what it's got to be. you want them to know by halftime that this kind of is not the funnest thing to do, get beat up.
3rd down and about 20 to go, 19 to go. And Withrow's back there. Now he's got 4 receivers to his right. And here comes, nice.
Over there.
And we're going to get them, and we should. They didn't even get back to the 20. We should get some pretty good field position out of this, Ryan.
That's Redfern. Anderson on the reception that time. Redfern on the tackle. Great job that time by the defense for Prairie Grove. Another 3 and out. That's our
second one
tonight.
And here's the kick, and
another good one.
Going to call fair catch. We got 2 guys, Simrad and Higgins, isn't it?
It's kind of like, yeah, you kind of like volleyball. It's like, hey, call it, and make sure you say it loud enough. We all know.
Speaking of volleyball, our Lady Tigers, we've been broadcasting those volleyball games, and Braden Clark,
he's doing a great job.
2020 graduate,
it was
doing a great job.
It was cool this summer. There's a guy that I follow on social media that used to be one of my mentors named Ron Harris, and he shows up on my feed, and Braden's on there with him. And they're going through a Springdale High School game and doing the commentary together and working on his craft, man. I was like, that's so cool.
That is really cool. And Braden continues to get better and miss having him around.
2 set, quick pass. That's Sorters.
Sorters has got a little move. Sorters still on his feet. He's got the 1st down, and we're in Blackhawk territory.
That's a nice 1st down play. 11 yards there. Sorter's one of those guys. He's not going to outrun anybody, but he's going to punish you for trying to tackle him. He's close to the ground, but he's like
a fire hydrant. That's what he is. He's a fire hydrant.
Last week on the defensive side, there's a couple times where they're running through the middle, and you might not see him, and then all of a sudden, out goes the running back. And he just takes him out. He does a great job of being physical, hitting low, and getting them down.
And Jackson,
he's a senior.
He's a
yeah,
senior
you got to reward those seniors that do all that dirty work like that. Throwing the ball every once in a while. And look what he got you. 11 yards on a 1st down.
Somebody needs to get up to the line all the way. He's not all the way up. Simrad goes in motion. Quick pitch.
It's one of those crack blocks that they can't do anymore.
That's Miller. Look at – bow! There's a sophomore. He gets inside the 35.
I love the quick pitch play. You can usually see it with the wingback going there. He's gonna get that in. We pull a guard. Number 18, David Stevens, does a great job blocking out there in open space.
You know what I love most about that play?
What?
We get to see him 2 more years. He's just sophomore. I love it. He runs the ball really hard.
I've been watching him and playing against him because I had the grade above him coaching-wise. He's been kicking our butt for years.
And they're going to give it to him again, and let's see, can he get the corner? And not this time. They meet him.
I'm telling you, the sweeps we're not working together. He did a good job last week on a couple of them. And when the line blocks them well, when the guards pull well, when the tight end and the wingback block well, it works great. But you got to have everybody.
Yeah.
There's no little mistakes on the sweep, and it worked. It's not like when Blake was here. You know, he didn't.
Don't give Blake. He's listening. Don't give him too much credit.
He had it blocked up pretty well, but he cut it inside a lot too. He found that crease inside. Our guys still are trying to get outside a lot. It just doesn't get blocked up as well.
Laird to throw. He's rolling to his right.
He's got time. Simrad.
He's got Simrad. Got it! Hey! Inside the 5.
There's a couple penalties. I hope that's holding, but on them. But it could easily be lineman downfield
or
holding.
What it's going to be, I believe. Oh.
Hey, Simrad taking the top. Simrad taking the top off of stuff like this is going to open our offense up the rest of the year.
Well, that's going to mark us off.
If I had to guess,
it's 56. I just saw it.
There's a sophomore and there's a newer offensive lineman that's been injured, and they're both out there right now, and it's probably from that side. It's just a guess. I didn't see it.
No, I saw the ref. He showed the number, and it's marked off. It was a big play, but we'll have to come back to it again. And again, another nice pass by Laird. And he's making Simrad stretch out for those, but no one else is going to catch it.
And that's
but Simrad.
What's important.
Yep. Now we've got from the shotgun, we got 3 receivers here to the near side. Laird back to throw again. He's got some time. Now he's in trouble.
Now he's
going to run it. And Laird still on his feet. Laird.
Fumble.
Laird. Wow. Knox gets all the way down to the 27.
Great job that time. I was scared. I was like, don't. You can throw it away if you have to. You know,
Well,
don't
you
get
know
in trouble.
the two that were in the backfield there, I thought he'd get past them. Then he had one guy, man, and he got by him. I'm like, okay, he's going to get some yards.
There is laundry on the field.
Again, a holding against Prairie
Block
Grove.
in the back.
Oh, block in the back. Good night. Wow, we've had two excellent plays now get called back, and
Good teams don't make mistakes like that. That's something
And
where
that's
it's
a
week 2. We're seeing it a
Yeah.
little bit. Let's clean it up, and let's not deal with it anymore.
that's a spot foul, so it happened at the 30-yard line. So after two big plays, we're in worse position than we've been yet.
This is our shotgun hurry-up offense. You saw it a little bit against Farmington last week, and it looked really good.
Second down and about 15 to go, and Laird, quick pass this time, a slant.
That's Redford on the far side.
And Redford gets down to about the 25. So
That's about a 15-yard
is there any laundry?
play.
No laundry that time.
Hey, you're going to sound like Oxford here in a second where you say, well, every time we get a good play, you're going to have to take it back because them referees.
Man,
thank you, Oxford, for doing
you
it
know
with us.
what?
I had to throw that in there, though.
Oh, he was great. I really enjoyed that. There's the give.
Foster.
Oh, I don't think
nice
it's
tackle
gonna
by
be close.
Adams that time.
It was a good tackle. And he's close. It depends on the spot, and they're going to measure this. Yep. They're going to measure. While they're getting ready to measure, let's recognize our sponsors again. PG Telco, who gives $30 for every touchdown Prairie Grove scores throughout the year. Prairie Grove Christian Church, David's Roofing. They sponsor halftime and the player of the game. Harton's Furniture, What My Eyes Have Seen. Kimball Mechanical Systems, Faithful Auto. First down, Prairie Grove.
Foster once again.
Foster didn't hit the hole quite as hard that time as he usually does.
He's trying to make that little jump
Yep.
cut there at the last second. Oh, he kind of looks.
Getting up a little slow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably putting K. Grant in there, back there in the back, get Foster out. I think they twisted him up when they tackled him that time. What I like about when they spread out wide, you got 5 guys. Usually they have 3 down linemen. You can double team a little bit. They're putting a 4th guy down there. They're getting a little too much pressure. So the run play out of this spread offense is not working as well. But the passing is. So we're going to have to stick with the passing in this hurry up if they're going to put 3 to 4 guys.
2nd and 9. Laird back to throw again. He's going to the end zone, and Simrad got it. Give him 6. Give him 6. Hey, what a catch by Simrad.
Hey, he's making his case for player of the week. It kind of pissed him off last week, I guess, that we didn't give him any more credit. But they're giving it to him now.
Wow.
I mean, he's got a clear advantage
Wow.
height-wise. You know
Look at
he's a
this.
stud athlete.
Oh, look at that. What?
He popped it up in the air, he bobbled it,
Well,
and he
the-
caught it all while going down.
Well, the defender hit it as well. The defender got his hand on it as well.
We're short a guy. He said, just give me somebody. I'll put them where they need. Let's go. Laird is a coach on the field. That's the good thing.
Laird will hold for Higgins. And it's down, it's up, it is good. 4:56 to go. Tigers lead 14-7. Another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. Tigers up. We'll be back after this.
Show out of 3 million people in Arkansas, 55% do not attend church on a weekly basis. We value the Word of God in our services. We strive to present it in a practical and engaging way. This is a place where you can belong even before you believe. We will accept you as you are, but we will give you the practical steps to encourage and develop you on your pathway to Christ. We are here for you every step of the way. We'll save a seat for you.
Okay, we'll be back, or we'll be back. We are back, and back deep for is Trevor Blair for the Blackhawks as Higgins gets ready to kick.
You know, we're also back to a 14-7 Prairie Grove lead off of that touchdown from Knox to Simrad.
And it's going to be fielded at the 5 by Blair. He's up to the 20, and
that's John Hall.
And number 40, also,
Abe.
40 also in there. That's Abe. Caves, or Caves Abe.
Abe Caves. Oh, great. Do we got another Kyle Sam and Asher Sam? Sam Asher, Sam
No. No, you know what?
Caves Abe?
No. He's got
Dave got it backwards.
They being he's sitting next to you.
Everybody gets, some grace. It's only week 2.
Well, no. So that people know, it has here his first name is Caves, his last name is Abe, but it's Abe Caves. They got it backwards.
I have him in class. That's only. I've known him for a while.
Withrow gives, and it is a big hole that time.
It's also a big hit there by Cade Walker. He was already going down, Caudle, and Hall. And then Walker said, hey, it's been a while since I played this football thing. I'm going to get me one of them licks.
Frazier also in there. You're right. We're switching some guys in and out on the defense, getting guys some opportunities to play.
We are. You see Frazier and Sorters in at linebackers this time. Redfern, Adams, Caudle, and Hall in on the defensive line.
4:15 to go here in the first half. And the give to
Adams.
That wasn't Adams.
We got him.
That was number 3, Will Anderson, that time on the carry.
Sorry about that.
And they're going to lose.
Great tackle in the backfield. Sorter's one of them.
3rd down. Now, Prairie Grove, tell you what, Ryan,
and
we really
Carter Skates also.
If we can stop them here, we get the ball start second half.
Right.
This could be we need a big defensive stop here.
Well, and the field position, if we can stop them here, would be huge too, because then we get it about our own 40 and we're able to do something with it, and maybe even kick a field goal at the end if we get close enough.
Field goal, nothing.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it.
We got to do defense first. And now Withrow back to pass. He's in trouble. They throw it. He throws it away.
Bounds.
And now the Tigers do stop him. That stops the clock even, Ryan.
Oh.
I want 6 though. I don't want 3.
I'll take whatever.
I will too. I will too. I
only say it because we hadn't seen it this year. Might as well exercise it all. You want every crew out there doing what they do so that next week we're ready to rock and roll.
Next week we go to Stillwell. We're going over in Oklahoma.
Uh-oh. I'm not big on that Sooner territory.
Blair's kicking it. He kicks it high, and fair catch called for, and
Higgins
falls down at the 36.
He made sure he made that catch, though. That's what's important.
So 3:25 to go. Tigers leading 14-7. Ryan, I want to score, and then get the ball start second half. This could be a
3 minutes and 25 seconds. You can almost score too fast and give them another chance. But our defense is playing great. So if you can get that score, it's worth it.
I don't care how fast we score. I'd like to get it in the end zone.
Well, is Simrad out there? Because I figure they might just go there.
What?
He is. You can always tell him he's about a half a helmet higher than everybody else.
We're going to run a sweep here.
Ooh. A reverse sweep or just a sweep?
Just a sweep. Told you.
Get him.
Gay Grant.
You smelled that one. That was 39 sweep with Cade Grant.
Yeah.
Usually we like to save the reverse for 3rd down.
Yeah. And no, the reason why is you got time, and we pick up 3 yards that time, second down to 7.
We need to stinking work on that sweep so that when we run it, we execute it. And it's everybody. It's always there's one person that's slacking or missing the assignment barely, and it's like then they fix it and someone else does it. We got to get the whole team working together on that.
There's the give.
Ball, fumble.
Oh, and they got it.
That's the second one.
And now, right when we had a chance to really change this thing around, they have an opportunity to score at the 40-yard line, Ryan. That's tough. We've had 2 turnovers tonight. Could be costly.
Looked like just the handoff that time got bobbled. I'll see if they come to the sideline and talk about it, but
they're going to get the ball at the 40 with 2:38. Now they've got enough time. Big break for P. Ridge there to get the fumble.
And it's just an unforced error. We made that error.
And now Withrow, he's going to give to Adams. Adams gets the corner this time, and a good tackle by Beeson. He gets some help.
Beeson and Laird finishes him off there. Laird a little ticked off. That's good.
Yeah,
I hope to see a big hit out of him.
Well, you can see it.
He's a passionate player. He's super competitive. And you love that out of a guy. Now, sometimes it might get the best of him, but there's also going to be sometimes where he's going to lay the wood.
He has worked extremely hard, and you can see a vast improvement in his game versus last year. 2nd down and 2. We're down almost 2 minutes to go here in the quarter. With throw. This could be a big throw and down. Now they're going to give it to Adams. Adams breaks the hole there. He's got the first down to the 25. Laird on the tackle.
Laird and Ethan Miller. But Laird, the main cog in that wheel.
1:55 to go here in the first half. Tigers trying to keep the Blackhawks out of the end zone, off the board. Missed a big opportunity when we had the ball last time. But we got to get past that. 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks. And here's a give to Adams again. Adams almost breaks. Wow, he broke a couple tackles.
He did. He slipped out of Sorter's hands that time. Orr and Cottle and Cade Grant on the tackle that time.
They're down to the 18, and that's going to be – he's just short. He's just short of the first down. And the clock is running. And they've got 2 timeouts.
I started to say they've got their timeouts. We could also use ours to try to get the ball back with some time, but at the same time, if you could get it to just run out here.
They're going to give it to Adams again, and this time they meet him.
But
he got the first.
Miller, Orr, and I'm trying to see who met him in the hole. Laird. Laird met him right in the hole there. Sorters also.
He didn't get the first either. It's
third
down.
And a yard.
Wow, big play. I thought he got it for sure. I thought he got it last time.
Uh-oh, somebody called a timeout. Oh, false start. False start.
Big play there.
Big break right there.
Wow.
I thought someone called a timeout.
Wow.
Which, if you're P. Ridge and you feel uncomfortable there, take the timeout. But, man, the false start.
That hurts. That hurts the Blackhawks. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
It's not quite as bad as, like, fumbling and giving it to the other team. But it still makes that 3rd down a whole lot tougher, which this is 4-down territory for them. But it makes it a whole lot harder.
Well, it's 3rd down, and wow. The clock's still running down to 30 seconds for the Blackhawks.
They don't want to give us the ball back either, though, with any time.
And they're rolling to his right. He's we hold the guy. We held the guy. Yeah, pass interference.
I was watching the
we held. I don't know if they're going to call pass interference or holding.
You got the replay on that, Miles? I want to see it.
I don't know if see down there he's holding him.
It was already done. Yeah, he was throwing the flag before we got there.
Yeah, it's holding on us.
Well, darn it. Give it right back to him.
20 seconds though. Maybe it's offsetting. But one's back here too.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
That could be offsetting penalties, which will be great. Because we definitely had holding down there for us.
Start to say what would be horrible is if we owned both of those flags. Holding on us. I saw Laird say it. They're going to replay the down, it looks like.
Well, let's see. Why don't you call what?
It was offsetting. They're replaying the down.
Well, they could tell us what happened. There he goes.
That's too much effort.
Come on, White Hat. Show us something.
That's a calorie that you got to save for the 4th quarter.
Now you burn as many of those calories as you can. Oh, they're holding on the defense. Okay, they had a receiver in the area.
They called intentional grounding, but there was a receiver in the area, so the flag was waved off.
20 seconds left. Now they've got 2 timeouts. They've got 3 plays here.
He's going deep.
He got it, and a flag.
Might as well. If you're going to get the flag, don't let him catch it.
Boy, 2 turnovers. 2 turnovers for us, and 2 touchdowns for the Blackhawks. Oh, we can hope for a push-off, but we're not going to get it. They're going to decline the penalty. Well, that hurts, Ryan. Both of their touchdowns have come off of turnovers. Wow. Boy, what a turn of events. We had a chance, Ryan, to possibly go up without them touching the ball, 21 points, and instead it's a tie game.
And we're not going to get the ball back in enough time to do anything. Now we do get the ball at the start of the second half, but
that was a huge 2 penalties, and I don't know that we really needed the pass interference hold there that we got because we had good pressure on him. Extra point on the way. It's up and it's good. Number 42, that is Colin Stewart. So we're all tied up at 14, Blackhawks and the Tigers. Some big mistakes there. Mistakes in a lot of ways. The fumble, obvious one.
Yeah.
But even on the pass that we got the pass interference call, we had so much pressure on them, there was no need.
Well, the play before, something happened too, where they took that guy out that was over him. Remember the pass interference that happened there? And so then we put in another guy, and they pick on him, and he gets beat. So that position, obviously, a little bit of a mismatch with whoever they're throwing the ball to. They threw it to him, well, the one time, but they wanted him twice.
Maybe the bad thing was they did get the false start because that made them start throwing the football. They would have ran it if they would have got the false start.
Little did we know.
Look at this. 14 seconds to go in the first half. Prairie Grove 14. Pea Ridge 14.
A couple years ago, we'd say, you got Disney back there, so 14 seconds, you got a chance. We got Miller back there. We're going to see him for 2 more years, but he's
It's Miller time. It's Miller time. It's Miller time.
That's going to be bad. Somebody enjoyed that. They assessed the penalty on the kickoff, but you took the touchdown. How does that work out?
Well, it's going to work out. It's not going to be Miller time because it's going in the end zone.
How can you take the touchdown and take the penalty? That doesn't make sense.
I'll tell you what. What you do here, it's an onside kick if you're Pea Ridge. What do you got to lose?
Oh, yeah. Good call.
I mean, why not? Oh, they're going to go deep.
Kick it out of bounds. Who fielded that? That's Colin Falk. He should have let that one go, though.
Falk gets all the way out.
He took it at the 1, man.
I thought his foot went back into the end zone. But
you let that one go, though. That's one of those things. He hasn't caught returns before.
You know what, though?
I like the tenacity.
He got better than the 25.
He did. He got the 30, but you ran 2-3 seconds off the clock, too. You got to let that one go.
I say let's go deep to Simrad, see if we can't get him and see if we can't do it.
Just don't throw the interception.
They
don't have anybody over here.
If you throw the interception,
They're going to call a timeout. They didn't have anybody over here. Let's take a timeout with them. They're taking a timeout. They didn't have the right coverage there. We'll be back in a minute.
Hardin Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Hardin carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Hardin at Hardin's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Kimball Mechanical Systems specializes in installing plumbing, HVAC, and electrical systems in mid to large housing projects, including subdivisions, apartment complexes, and military housing. Kimball wants to partner with more people who want to earn a good living in the skilled trades. Kimball is the largest mechanical contractor in Arkansas with 8 other locations nationwide. Kimball is proud to have won Arkansas's Best Places to Work 5 years in a row. They provide excellent benefits and an amazing family-oriented culture.
Okay, we're back. 8 seconds to go. Laird from the shotgun. Laird's back, rolling to his right. Looks for Simrad. Got it. Oh, no, he dropped it, and Simrad knows it.
He's like, man, that ain't right.
All right. Might as well see what you can get him now. Go deep.
I see Redfern on that far side. You got Landon. You got to think they're going to focus on him. I don't know how far Knox can throw it. Be honest with you, I just don't know. Not that he can't.
You know
what?
Far. I just don't know. You know what though? If you hit him and give him some room to run, you might not have to throw it too far.
True.
And Laird's going to roll, and now he's going to look. Oh.
You got the hook and ladder in there.
Throw it, Laird. You ain't got nothing to lose.
Played it safe.
That's going to do it for the first half. We're all tied up. Prairie Grove 14, Pea Ridge 14. We'll have the cheerleaders. I believe the band will be out there tonight. And so enjoy halftime, which is sponsored by David's Roofing. We'll be back for the second half in about 20 minutes. Enjoy halftime.
My name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers.
Now let's give it up for your PGHS cheerleaders.
Our flag captain is Riley Tomlinson. This year, we're going to start our year off by playing hand clap.
Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
Out of 3 million people in Arkansas, 55% do not attend church on a weekly basis. We value the Word of God in our services. We strive to present it in a practical and engaging way. This is a place where you can belong even before you believe. We will accept you as you are, but we will give you the practical steps to encourage and develop you on your pathway to Christ. We are here for you every step of the way. We'll save a seat for you.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Kimball Mechanical Systems specializes in installing plumbing, HVAC, and electrical systems in mid to large housing projects, including subdivisions, apartment complexes, and military housing. Kimball wants to partner with more people who want to earn a good living in the skilled trades. Kimball is the largest mechanical contractor in Arkansas with 8 other locations nationwide. Kimball is proud to have won Arkansas's Best Places to Work 5 years in a row. They provide excellent benefits and an amazing family-oriented culture. For great job opportunities, check out kmsjobs.com.
My name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Out of 3 million people in Arkansas, 55% do not attend church on a weekly basis. We value the Word of God in our services. We strive to present it in a practical and engaging way. This is a place where you can belong even before you believe. We will accept you as you are, but we will give you the practical steps to encourage and develop you on your pathway to Christ. We are here for you every step of the way. We'll save a seat for you.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Kimball Mechanical Systems specializes in installing plumbing, HVAC, and electrical systems in mid to large housing projects, including subdivisions, apartment complexes, and military housing. Kimball wants to partner with more people who want to earn a good living in the skilled trades. Kimball is the largest mechanical contractor in Arkansas with 8 other locations nationwide. Kimball is proud to have won Arkansas's Best Places to Work 5 years in a row. They provide excellent benefits and an amazing family-oriented culture. For great job opportunities, check out kmsjobs.com.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Show out of 3 million people in Arkansas, 55% do not attend church on a weekly basis. We value the Word of God in our services. We strive to present it in a practical and engaging way. This is a place where you can belong even before you believe. We will accept you as you are, but we will give you the practical steps to encourage and develop you on your pathway to Christ. We are here for you every step of the way. We'll save a seat for you.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Kimball Mechanical Systems specializes in installing plumbing, HVAC, and electrical systems in mid to large housing projects, including subdivisions, apartment complexes, and military housing. Kimball wants to partner with more people who want to earn a good living in the skilled trades. Kimball is the largest mechanical contractor in Arkansas with 8 other locations nationwide. Kimball is proud to have won Arkansas's Best Places to Work 5 years in a row. They provide excellent benefits and an amazing family-oriented culture. For great job opportunities, check out kmsjobs.com.
My name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Show out of 3 million people in Arkansas, 55% do not attend church on a weekly basis. We value the Word of God in our services. We strive to present it in a practical and engaging way. This is a place where you can belong even before you believe. We will accept you as you are, but we will give you the practical steps to encourage and develop you on your pathway to Christ. We are here for you every step of the way. We'll save a seat for you.
Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Okay, we're back with you, getting ready to start the second half. Ryan, Prairie Grove gets the start. Boy, when we got the ball with a little over 3 minutes.
We goofed it up.
We did. We had 3 minutes left. We had the ball, and boy, it looked like a chance. It looked like Prairie Grove was about to blow the doors off of this thing. And Pea Ridge gets the turnover and closes the gap. We're all tied up to start the second half.
Well, what we saw from Prairie Grove is a team that when they don't make mistakes does a really dang good job. We were able to drive down. We're able to pass the ball. We're able to run. We're able to do pretty good on defense. But the 2 turnovers and the 2 penalties just put us in a situation, in a position we couldn't recover on those possessions. So we're going to have to either eliminate those or be able to dig ourselves out of the hole, one or the other. And I think we will. Out for Pea Ridge to kick, that's number 42, Colin Stewart, senior kicker.
And we have
Mr. Miller. And Falk was that guy who had it in the corner, and I talked to a couple people down there, and they said it was going to go into the end zone. It didn't look like it. I was like, oh, yeah, but you get it to 20. They're like, yeah, but he got it to 30. I'm like, yeah, that's dangerous, though.
It's all right. Here's the kick. And
high, short.
And we're going to field it.
Fair catch.
I can't quite see the number.
37, Cade Walker, his first game back.
And he's getting there. He catches it right about, where did he get it? The 28-yard line there? 27-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. We got to get off to a good start here in a second. Man, they backed it up to the 26 even.
Well, they got to help them out a little bit.
1st and 10 for Prairie Grove as we start the second half. And it's the sweep. Come on, get upfield, Kate. There you go. Grant over the 40. He's up to the 50 and finally brought down. He's brought down by number 4. That's Evan Anderson, but Grant
right
picks
here.
up big
Everybody
big
does their job. Tight end, wing back, both guards kick and get their block. When those 4 guys do their job, Kate Grant's going to take care of you.
And Grant gets it up to into Pea Ridge territory on the first play to the 49-yard line, so it's 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
You take a shot right here, first down.
Oh, come on, Ryan.
I would.
You're greedy.
I am. 2 set. Got Landon and Jackson over there on the far side.
And,
ugly pass. It didn't work out the way he wanted that time.
No, and really they did a good job of coverage there because it wasn't as smooth.
I would have loved to seen that pump fake and then Landon take off. But I'm greedy.
You are greedy.
I wanted to see the shot deep on first down at the 50. You got 3 more downs afterwards. You know, you got to make them respect that.
2nd down and 10 for Prairie Grove. Ball at the Pea Ridge 49. Laird. He's going to give to Foster. Foster Lehman. You know, Foster ran into somebody there. I don't know if there's a replay there or not, but.
Well, we did. He's in the back of our running back, but that's the read play. He's supposed to get up in the hole and hit the linebacker.
Yeah.
He gets a stunt. He picks up the guy stunning there, number 9. He's playing outside linebacker. He picks that up. Foster didn't really have the room that time. And the defensive front for Pea Ridge has done a decent job tonight. They're not huge, but neither is our offensive line. Besides Mount Orr, he's a pretty big old boy over there.
And here,
I shouldn't have said his name. I jinxed him. I'm sorry.
5-yard step off.
I got to be good to the boy. He could take me out pretty quick. He's pretty stubborn, though, so I don't think that'll affect him. He'll come back next play. I'd run it right there between him and I think that's Hall right now.
3rd and 11. And Laird's back. He's looking for Sorters. Got him. He's short, though. Sorters will wow, that is going to be close. Sorters usually a guy where he knows for the first down.
They need to get up there fast and just quarterback sneak it. Go.
Well, I think he may have. Well, no, they're going to mark him.
Well, get up there. Get up there. Make them spend time. They only have. Okay. It's too late now. Now they got time to bring in an extra guy.
Sorters guy usually knows where that stick is. Once he caught it, he was trying to get back, and he was too tight.
Well, he threw to the back shoulder to go out of bounds, and so it got him turned around. But I'd have loved to see him hustle up there. You know the situation. Hustle up there and
this will be
make them spend
I think they'll do the quick count again. And it's wide open. There's nobody over the center. There's nobody over the center. That's easy.
It worked out.
That's money.
It worked out, but they were able to add an extra guy.
You got that replay there, Miles? Look at this. There is nobody over center.
But see, they got 5 guys where normally they have 3 or 4.
There's nobody there.
I agree. I just wish we'd have ran up to the line and done it when they didn't have that many linemen in there. That hole would have been there.
So the Tigers 1st and 10, ball inside the Pea Ridge 37. 10:25 to go here in the third quarter. Laird takes it. This time he gives to Grant on the left side, and he's met. Number 62.
That's a nose tackle that time.
Yeah, 62 is also there, Selleck Smith.
The nose tackle did a great job.
Did you get his
Cottle
number?
usually 62.
Yep, that is Selleck Smith.
Usually Cottle does a good job there. I don't know the play,
Man,
but he got back there quick.
His parents must be a fan of Magnum PI.
You're dating yourself there.
That's all right, man. There's a new Magnum PI out now. Nobody watches it.
There'll never be another Tom Selleck.
Nobody watches it, but it's on TV. 2nd down and 11. Here's Laird. Laird, he's just going to take off and run. But Laird's going to get the first. And, wow, he takes a hit. But Mr. Laird with the first down.
A hit ain't going to affect that kid.
Hey, you know what? I know Zeke watches these things a lot. I think he's got more speed than Zeke.
No.
He got more speed than Zeke.
They're going to be lining him up on the 40 when he comes home.
I think he's got more speed than Zeke because, hey, you know what? Knox had to live in his shadow, him and Landry both. He got more speed than Zeke.
Now, Landry was older, so she didn't really live in the shadow. She set the tone, right?
Oh,
She's the one that sat in the stands wearing a Manning jersey, screaming out the plays.
She's here last week screaming.
She's here this week.
Is she again? And now Laird. Oh, he's looking for Simrad. Uh-oh, that one's going to be tough.
Good job by the cornerback, number 23 for Pea Ridge. That's their captain.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. I don't know if you know, that Simrad had to play a little bit of defense on that one.
Yeah. But and I don't mind that. I wanted it. I wish it would have been about 3 yards farther, but that's what I wanted on a first down for sure. You got to take that shot. You got to make them respect that deep pass. It opens up. We talked about it last week. You know, I said something. I hadn't seen a tight end dump like that since, Dylan Sainer. But when you got a guy, that can take the top off, when you got a tight end that can catch those passes like he was doing last week, you're dangerous.
There is a give. And Foster Lehman is still on his feet. Foster Lehman inside the 10. Hey, there you go.
Nice job. We did the one upset that time with the tight end flexed out.
Boy, I'll tell you what. Good hard run by Foster there. Good job by the line to give him a little bit.
They had to push.
But I'm going to tell you what helped that a lot. Cade Grant sold that a little bit in his motion move. It looked like you may go to it, and he ran hard. And there were some guys that flared out with him. This time he gets it. Grant looking for the end zone. Give him 6. Give him 6, Mr. Grant.
There's the sweep right there. And I was talking trash about him a little bit, but when everybody does their job, tight end, wing back, both guards pull and get a helmet on someone, look what happens. Those guys, when they do their job, that play is almost impossible to
defend.
defend.
I'll tell you what, that one right there, if we had been at about the 50, he would have still scored.
Oh,
because
yeah.
That
was
went
a great block up front. The end guys did a great job. The guards pulling.
And the extra point is good. And after 2 minutes and what do you call it, 2 minutes and 51 seconds, Tigers go back up front, 21-14. Another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. And we'll be back after this.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Okay, we're back. Ryan just it makes me think, well, if we hadn't had the fumble, where we would be right now, man.
I know. Turnovers and penalties.
Have we punted? Yeah, we did have 1 3-and-out where we punted because Laird did the punt on the quick kick.
Right.
And that's the only punt we've had tonight. All the rest of our possessions have been touchdowns or fumbles. Well, Higgins will get ready to kick. And here is the kick. It's a good deep kick. Fielded by Blair. Blair's at the 20, and he's going to be tackled at the 25. That's number 81 for the Tigers.
That's 61.
Is it 61?
Yep, King.
Oh, John King. Hey, next week we'll be able to see our numbers.
Yes, we'll get the white jerseys.
Well, P Ridge now going to start at their 25, and they may go back. Their bread and butter has been Adams.
Yes. Well, and they haven't done a lot to just kind of take the top. Nice hit.
Who's that on that corner over there? Adams on the carry. It was
low to the ground. So is Knox or Jackson? It's Knox.
A nice job by the Laird.
I'm telling you, that's probably the shortest linebacker duo in the 4A, but they can lay the wood now.
Second down and 9. 8:30 to go here in the third quarter. Prairie Grove up 21-14. There's Adams again and a tackle.
Walker. Oh, he didn't get him. Laird's
Laird
got him
back
though.
again.
Walker had him first. He's not able to bring him down. Laird takes care of it.
Looks like Mason Tucker was also in there on the tackle. Boy, he's got the golden locks hanging out the back, doesn't he?
He does. David Hall, a little shooken up on the play. I don't know if he got something in his eye or what, but he'll come out.
So it's third down, and let's call it 4 for the Blackhawks. 8 minutes to go, third quarter. And another give to Adams, and he's not going to make it.
Velasco, great tackle that time. Play that one back. Him and Sorters. See Sorters from the inside linebacker position, and then Velasco from the defensive end. They just both get him at the same time. Great job that time. That'll bring up fourth down and about 4.
Let's see, we got Falk and Higgins back deep.
Simrad
Man,
normally back there, but he's got a little bit of a hip stinger.
That's a terrible punt for P Ridge. And that's going to go out. That didn't even make a first down.
Wow.
That punt didn't make a first down.
That didn't even go 4 yards.
That's a 3-yard punt.
And I hate to say anything because we've had those before, and it hurts. That was us a year or two ago. Sometimes we were always nervous, but that's almost like a fumble. That's like a fumble right there.
That's like going for it on fourth, not making it.
That's right.
Man,
Jackson Brock will run the play in. He's number 88.
When you don't get a first down with a punt, there's one of two things. It was a terrible punt or you had a long way to go. I feel bad for him, though. It was a bad punt, but Prairie Grove's opportunity to capitalize. They got the ball at the 35-yard line.
Base formation.
And the give is to Foster Lehman, and Lehman kind of doesn't look like much, but he got 4, Ryan.
He's consistent. That dude's a hard runner, and he's going to bust one every once in a while. Now, this is one of those deals. We're not up enough to kind of give him some rest, but he does play on the defensive side too. They're trying to give him some spots there to breathe, but I would like to see him every once in a while. You know, they work Miller in for Cade every once in a while. We need to find that guy that's going to step up and kind of spell him. Now, Cade Grant in the hurry-up will step in for him, but we need someone here in this to kind of be the man to help out.
Second down, and here's a quick drop, throws, complete.
The knee must have been on the ground.
Knee,
it's complete.
It's complete, but the knee was on the ground. Was it?
That's Redfern out there.
Well, he shortens it up. It's going to be third down, and
if you could do the exact same thing again, it'd be a first down.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Call timeout. Call timeout. Maybe we won't get in trouble.
Third down and 3, and here is, yep. Did we call a timeout or there's a flag?
They called a false start, but Velasco went out there and then came out.
Oh, man, that hurts.
It does.
This is a huge opportunity for Prairie Grove to get up 2 scores, Ryan. And the way both teams are playing tonight, I'm not saying they can't score quick.
Knox is trying to talk to Coach Absher. He's asking for sorters out there. You got to think it's going to go to him.
Well, what I was going to say, this is an opportunity. You go up 2 scores. The way the game's played tonight, there's a lot of runs. The ball's not going up in there a ton.
Right.
Getting up 2 scores could
Jackson's
really.
got to like this matchup with 17
Oh my gosh!
here.
And that's where they're going. You called it, Cook. Little out, and he's got the first. And Sorter's still on his feet. Sorter's inside the 20. Hey! Nice call, Coach Cook.
Nice job. Knox asked for it. Knox was the coach right there. He came over to Coach Absher. He said, I know where my hands team is. That's Jackson Sorters easily. Good pass and throw by them.
He knew just where to go, too. I mean, he caught it right where you need to call it.
Right past the sticks, baby. And that's a simple
route. You
route.
have an iPhone or you have an Android?
That's an iPhone.
All right.
What, are you scared of it?
No.
Miller, reverse to
Oh,
Landon.
there. Oh, Simrad almost. I wonder if the ground's slippery tonight. There's been a lot of slippage out there.
I think he just cut a little late because he sees it right there. And he's like, whoop. Number 9 came to the outside or was trying to kick him to the outside. Landon's supposed to go up on that one. He's not trying to run outside.
Well, he get 9 yards on that play. Second, a really short one to go. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Prairie Grove, second time they've had the ball.
That's one of those where Millwood, he'd have turned up the field.
Oh. And there is
Miller.
Miller breaks a tackle, stays on it. Oh, wow.
He's going to get the first down. That's a hard 5.
He ran hard for that yardage.
You can see the sweep here. Left tackle does a good job. Tight end does a good job. Wingback does. I don't know where that guy came from right there, number 2. That's Adams.
Somebody's down.
Oh, they're cramping, I think, out there.
Let's take a quick timeout with them while they attend to the player. Prairie Grove up 21-14.
Kimball Mechanical Systems specializes in installing plumbing, HVAC, and electrical systems in mid to large housing projects, including subdivisions, apartment complexes, and military housing. Kimball wants to partner with more people who want to earn a good living in the skilled trades. Kimball is the largest mechanical contractor in Arkansas with 8 other locations nationwide. Kimball is proud to have won Arkansas's Best Places to Work 5 years in a row. They provide excellent benefits and an amazing family-oriented culture. For great job opportunities, check out kmsjobs.com.
My name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Out of 3 million people in Arkansas, 55% do not attend church on a weekly basis. We value the Word of God in our services. We strive to present it in a practical and engaging way. This is a place where you can belong even before you believe. We will accept you as you are, but we will give you the practical steps to encourage and develop you on your pathway to Christ. We are here for you every step of the way. We'll save a seat for you.
Okay, first down and goal for the Tigers. Ball at the Pea Ridge 6-yard line.
You got Miller and Lehman in the backfield.
Laird comes under center, base formation for the Tigers. And Foster's pushing. They pushing him in. Oh, just short. Just short.
Just short.
I don't
We
know.
had a different
you
wingback that time.
You said someone asked on the YouTube thing, how do they quick kick on fourth? We may have called it a quick kick. What they did is we lined up in the shotgun like we with our quarterback, like he was going to take the snap, and he just kicked it, and he wasn't in a normal punting formation, and he was probably only about 7, 8 yards back. He wasn't back that far.
It was like a deep shotgun,
Yep.
but it's just one of those. It's a quick punt, whatever you want to call it.
What, did we get a penalty? We got a penalty.
It must have been a false start or an offsides because it's 1st and 11, so we didn't lose it down. But we did lose 5.
We lost 5.
That's all right. That just gives us room to throw it in there or pad the stats.
Well, I will, after this play, I'll make a comment about the penalties tonight.
Simrad in motion.
And there is Laird. Laird could run it if he wants. And he throws it. Sorters get it 6. Hey! Jackson Sorters. Those two have been playing together for a long time.
Since 4th grade.
And he sees him. It's high. Look at it. Goes high.
He just waited and waited and waited to get him open.
And there it is. Nice play. Smart play by Laird.
Well, yeah, and he also put it in a place like we've been talking where nobody else is getting it. And that's what's important there.
Can I tell you?
And barely Jackson could get it.
The confidence that you see in him this year versus a year ago is
oh, yeah.
Wow. And Higgins kicks that one to Lincoln. The extra point is good. And the score, Prairie Grove 28, Pea Ridge 14. And let's just stay with it this time. And, Ryan, what I was going to say, his confidence, but the penalties and fumbles tonight, we didn't have that last week.
No, we didn't make those kind of mistakes.
We had one turnover.
Yep.
And we had a few we had a handful of penalties, but tonight penalties have mounted.
The ones that cost us touchdowns
yep.
and cost us first downs, and then we've had fumbles that cause points. All their points tonight, right after fumbles.
It's 28-14. Tigers are up, and you think of their points tonight have all come off turnovers. Both times they've scored, they've had a short field to work with. Once from the 43, the other from the 40. And it's 3:59 to go here in the third. Boy, if we could hold them one more time and get in that fourth with a 2-touchdown lead, Coach Absher knows how to milk a clock.
And 2, you get a little rest for your guys and get some of these younger guys playing because we're going to need them. There's going to be a point in the season when we always say it where those sophomores and those juniors that hadn't played as much, they're going to be called upon. You want them to have a little game time experience. And we didn't have a black and gold. We didn't have a scrimmage. They haven't had a JV game. So we don't have near the opportunities for them like we normally have.
And here comes Higgins getting ready to kick. And, man, he gets a big kick on that one. And, again, Blair takes it at the 3-yard line. Blair getting close to the 20. He gets a block, but –
oh, that was a good hit, but he didn't go down. Is that John King again? You tend to call his name a lot on the kickoff.
King.
It's John King.
And there's another player there.
Is that 24, Frazier? One of the Frazier twins.
And one of the guys out there on the defense, is that number 3, Wetzel?
Could have been.
Wetzel was also in on that one. 3:51 now to go, third quarter. Tigers now up a couple of scores, 28-14. Boy, I love having an extra point guy that you got a lot of confidence in.
Oh, definitely. I'm ready for a field goal or two. I mean, I'm not wanting to not score, but I'd like to see it. Set a record. Defensive line out there. I see Caudle and Hall and 75 Moss. This is his first action.
Withrow takes it, and now he's going to look to throw. And he does throw. He's got a man wide open, but he misses
Bad
him.
throw. That was Peyton Higgins out there on the defense, but the pass was very errant.
That was one of the first times they've thrown on first down tonight, Ryan. They've run the ball a lot with Adams on first. But that's one of the first times they've thrown on first down.
They haven't stayed balanced enough really to make the defense respect the pass. They really haven't. They had a couple there at the end when they had to pass that they went to it, but we were making mistakes and helping them out because we had pressure on the quarterback. We were just being silly in the back end. And I think we do have a strength back there. We've got depth. Falk had a heck of a game last week. You see the backups right now. Higgins, he's a great cornerback too.
You got Tucker back here at safety who played incredible last week. We gave him a co-player of the game. And there's a run this time by Withrow, but he goes down.
Is that David Hall? That's David Hall. Be credited for the sack. He said, I ain't getting hit by that
I don't know
kid.
if you can call it a sack since he gained yards.
No, you get credited. Oh, well, yeah. It's not a sack with the tackle. Sorry.
Yeah, it gets credit with the tackle. It's going to be third down, and let's call it 3rd and 4 for the Blackhawks.
Ethan Miller will come in.
3:15 now, and the clock continues to tick. Boy, we can turn it over here on a 3-and-out, Ryan. Put a lot of pressure on that clock. Withrow's trying to get Blair to move. He does. Down to 5 seconds on the play clock. And here is a quick. And now they're going to get him this time. No, I thought they got him. Oh, he's going to get the first down and more.
Higgins on the tackle. Good job by Higgins. I thought we had him. Oh, come on, man. He's pointing. He's excited, and that's good.
Hey, you know what? He scrambled. He fought hard. Withrow fought really hard that
time. He did.
I
thought they had him in the backfield.
You know, he's not a small guy.
No. He looks like a running back.
I think Miles was telling us earlier that he is normally a running back.
Gotcha.
Because I think their QB and their another running back they have is out.
So that's you're already kind of struggling in the year, and then you lose 2 starters or lose a starter and have to move a starter. That's pretty rough.
2:25 to go here in the third. First down and 10 for the Blackhawks. Here is the give.
Nice from the outside there.
Man, that was Cade Mann that time on their carry.
Yeah, well, you know who it was on this side? Number 16, Ethan Miller. He's been kicking my tail from that outside linebacker position for years. I couldn't block him if I wanted to. I'd hold team, hey, don't let him get in here. He still would. It didn't matter.
Wetzel comes out and Walker comes in.
I begged to pull that kid up.
Second down and 10 for the Blackhawks. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter now. Withrow. Here comes Sorters on the blitz.
He's going to keep. Oh, Knox just over pursues. That's Walker right there on the tackle. Higgins also, but Walker will get the credit for that tackle.
And he gets close to the first. He's going to be short.
It was a good run that time by Wainwright, or Withrow. Whatever his name is. W.
Dalton Frazier checking into the game, comes in here on the end. Well, by the time they snap this ball, we're going to be under a minute to go in the third.
They have definitely shortened the game, which you would think down 2 scores you'd want to lengthen it, but.
Comes in motion is Blair, and we're right at a minute. There's Cade Mann with the ball. Boom! Bingo! Miller time! Hey!
Does a great job, but he still picks up 3 yards and gets the first down, but Miller makes one of them highlight stops.
I'll tell you what, I like our defense this year. They are wrapping up.
We
know, last year we talked about it, and no criticism to our guys last year, but we did a lot of arm tackling. These guys are wrapping up, and there's some big hits out there.
We had a ton of missed assignments last year. I felt like we never knew where we were supposed to be. And then we didn't tackle even when we were in the right spot or the wrong spot and the ball happened to be in our way. This year I don't feel that way. I feel like everybody's trusting everybody else, and we got guys flying to the ball.
Back to pass. Withrow looking. He's got a man. It's
through the hands.
Wow. That was Blair, Trevor Blair. Yeah, he got behind our guy there. Who is that? That's Beeson.
Yeah, Beeson. I'm going to ask you about that next week.
Second down and 10, 30 seconds to go here in the third.
Now, one thing I did notice there, and I'd like for him to watch this. I know it happens sometimes. Right there, Mount Orr's trying to get through with some pressure, and their left guard sticks both hands pretty much right inside of his face mask and just, kicks that old head back. Orr still moved him a little bit, but this ref right here, official right here, has got to be able to see that and help a brother out.
Second down and 10. Withrow, he's going to give. And no, he keeps. He faked me out, and he's still on his feet. He's got pretty good moves for a big guy.
He does. Well, he's a running back, like you said. Trying to look, see who that is over there on the tackle.
He gets 2 yards, so it'll be third down and 8. That's probably going to be the last play of the third quarter.
Caden Redfern and Cade Grant on the tackle that time.
Well, I say that. They may try to snap this thing. They got 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and they do get it off. And he goes deep, and that's too far.
That may be offensive pass interference right there.
I hope they don't call that on us.
That was Colin Falk over there on that far side. You got the replay on that? It's too far to really see who's it on anyways.
They're pointing like it might be on them.
Colin played that ball better than the receiver did.
Let's see what the call's going to be here first. Holding. We've got that twice today.
I don't know about that one. That looked like a good fight over there from both guys.
Well, let's see here. Absher's trying to. That's going to end the quarter. We'll see where the ball is whenever they come out.
He's saying he pulled his back of his jersey.
Coach Absher doesn't believe that.
we're looking at it on a replay right here.
Coach Laird give him a little bit of
man, on the replay it looks really clean, but the only thing we can't see is the right hand if it was on the guy's back, and that could have been what happened. That's the only thing we couldn't see, though. I'm not blaming Falk for that at all, because from the replay it looked clean. Untimed down.
Are they
great play call by P. Ridge as far as doing something, not just letting the clock run out, getting an untimed down.
Well, they get a free play, really.
Yep, free play, untimed down.
Untimed down. And they're going to go deep. Oh, our guy falls.
Ooh,
he gets back
Falk.
up.
Replay that one. We'll see. Falk, he
fell.
slips. Here we've been bragging on him a lot. Hopefully that penalty doesn't get in his head. He does get up and make the tackle, though.
All right, well, that's going to do it for the third quarter. Tigers still up by 2 scores. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
My name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
Well, P. Ridge, as we come back, P. Ridge gets about 30 yards on 2 plays with really a second left. They snapped the ball with 1 second left, and they barely got off because I was watching it. So they did get it off. They get the penalty. They get an untimed down. And so as we start the fourth quarter, they got the ball at the Prairie Grove 19-yard line. This has been their best drive of the night because this started back.
Well, they did it on their own.
Yep.
It wasn't a fumble that gave it to them.
And
misdirection there.
And man is brought down. The Tigers meet him.
Bunch of Tigers.
You know
Skates.
what? He got a yard out of it, and that's actually better than he probably should have because there was a mix-up there.
Cade Walker also there. Sorter's down there.
Adams checking back into the game. Mann's going to come out. Mann's a sophomore.
Whoops. Wrong side.
Adams, on the other hand, he's a junior. Adams will be back for him next year. P. Ridge moves up to the 5A, or they are in the 5A this year for football. And we'll see him again when basketball season and all the other sports come around. Second down. 9 to go. And here is the pass. This time, again, he's wide open and touchdown.
Man, I don't know who that was, but you got schooled over there.
I think it was Beeson.
Oh. he kind of stuttered there and never recovered.
So the touchdown for the Blackhawks, 18-yard pass reception, and gives them, it's now 28-21, Tigers. Tigers might have got a little lax there. They got the big lead, not the big lead, but a 2-touchdown lead, and they seem to didn't seem to play as much intensity on that defensive series. And give P. Ridge credit. They did a nice job.
They drove it from their 20.
Yep.
Yeah, the 80-yard drive. And them going for it there with 1 second and trying to do something showed the aggressiveness. They got rewarded for it, and that's a good thing. You'd have hated to see them, or they would have regretted it to just go to the fourth quarter, keep that momentum, not get that first down.
Stewart with the extra point. It's no good. That's a big, that could loom large. 28-20 Prairie Grove. So the Tigers still leave 11-11 left to go in the ball game.
You got to put together a drive here. You want to keep that. You want to regain that 2-score cushion. Offensive line's going to have to do their job here, and let's get some consistent positive yards. I was hoping to not get a healthy dose of Foster Lehman, but looks like we need to get a healthy dose of Ethan and Foster and Cade, and maybe throw one over the top to Simrad. We haven't heard from him in a while, since the first half, really.
Hey,
right? We ended the first half with
you can go to the Money Man Jackson Sorters anytime you want to.
Now, short yardage, 100%. I wonder what his drop ball ratio is. It's probably like one of the best ones Prairie Grove's ever had, because he doesn't. He is so consistent.
Boy, don't let Isaac Disney hear you say that.
I'm sure he missed one or two. Disney.
I saw Disney not too long ago at a wedding. Here's a short kick and fair catch called for and received there.
Frazier.
One
of the Frazier twins. I never know who's who.
That one's Kobe Frazier.
We had the Bryant twins. Now we got the Frazier twins. I just kind of throw it out there, and you guys just have to figure out which one it is.
11-11 to go in the game. Man, let's go score and run some clock.
Like you said, I don't care how fast it is as long as we score, but if not, let's run some clock.
Even a field goal here helps a lot because
especially with that missed point.
Yep, makes it a 2-score. And this time we line up in a double wing set. And it's a quick drop and complete to that's Redfern. Redfern stays on his feet. Whoa, boy,
he did a good move right there. Beats the first guy. We got to have our guys keeping with the blocking there because they had about 6 guys afterwards. One of the P. Ridge guys is hurt, though.
They had him set up there, and Adams and them came over and leveled him a little bit.
That's number 3, Will Anderson. He's a junior wide receiver and cornerback. He's cramping.
Yeah, that's what that is. .56 to go in the ball game. Tigers up by 8.
You know, we were talking about running the ball and milking the clock a little bit, come out with a pass. So I like that because what do you expect?
Right.
You expect that run. You expect Foster. And so for them to come out with that quick pass now, be careful. You don't want to make a mistake. But at the same time, I like it because it keeps the defense guessing.
Well, we've got –
and it was just like a first down run for Foster. He got 4 yards. Foster likes to get those 4-yard first down runs, so it's very similar.
We got the same thing we would have got, kind of.
Should we take a little break while he's cramping? Run a commercial?
We might as well because he's cramping for a while. We'll be back after this.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Okay, number 3, Anderson, still being helped off the field. We have 2nd down and 6 for the Tigers. Ball at their own 36. Actually, yeah, ball at the 36. 2nd down and 6. 10:56 to go in the ball game. Tigers up by 8.
Man, you know what's terrible? Not one Pea Ridge guy came over and helped that dude off the field. That poor lady's have to limp him all the way across. That was like a timeout, though. They must have got that from the Gus Malzahn book.
I should have gave him my scooter.
Poor Lynn. He's all crippled up here. He's getting a cast and got one of these little scooters like he's a U of A football player.
Hey, man, that scooter's the bomb. And the clock begins to run. We've got 10:44 to go in the ball game. 2nd down, 6.
Is flexed out. He's the tight end.
Oh.
He's flexed out here. I don't see the split in, though.
Double wing set. And it's a give. There's Lehman. Oh! So close to breaking that. If he doesn't fall there, he jukes that last guy. He may have been in the end zone, Ryan.
We only had 10 guys on the field last time, I think.
Oh. Better than 12.
Yeah. But I was like, where's the split in on that? Usually when we do that, we have a split to both sides. We'll split the tight end. It's usually Redfern. For them to use it with Velasco, that's new.
Let's go, boys!
Go back to our base formation here.
3rd down and a yard, and there's Laird. Laird's got room. Laird all the way out to midfield.
Now, if he'd have taken that one like Knox did against Shiloh, then I might have said maybe, but I'm still not going to. But he is a tough runner. He gets the 1st down. Davis Stevens, number 18, runs the play in for Prairie Grove.
It's 9:45 to go in the ball game. Tigers have the ball right at the midfield stripe.
We're gonna shorten this game here. Trying to look at our line. I see Orr at left tackle, Hall at left guard, Caudle at center.
Laird's looking up at the play clock as he comes to the line. And here is to give.
Miller,
stay in bounds, stay in bounds.
There are a lot of white jerseys over there that time. And that's one of those when you go back to the film, you're going to watch the tight end and the wing back and the 2 pulling guards. Someone missing an assignment right there, I would bet.
You know, you have to run to the short side of the field occasionally on that, but
yeah.
not a lot of room there that time.
But, you know, like we talked about Blake earlier, Blake loved running to the wide side of the field or the short side of the field because he cut it up all the time. Now we tend to get back in that habit, you know.
Of always trying to get the corner.
And we had some guys like Logan Bartholomew and them that, he'd beat you to that corner and he'd smoke you. But, you know, Blake, he was going to power you.
Laird back to throw. He's got time, or he did have time for a minute. Oh, nice job. Number 66 for the Blackhawks. That's Samuel Tillman.
Hey, shoeless Joe right there. He took his shoe off.
You know what? That was a great play by him because if he doesn't do that, I think Laird finds a way to get the 1st down either through throwing it or running it.
And I didn't think we were going to throw right there. That really surprised me, you know, trying to run the clock and being 2nd down and 10. I really thought he was going to run the ball. So I like the deception.
Well, here we go. It's good. I mean, Pea Ridge knows we're probably going to throw the ball this time. It's 3rd down and let's call it 15 to go, maybe even 16.
Can you run a screen right here or something? Because they're going to bring the house. They should.
We're down to 5 seconds on the play clock, and Laird rolling to his left, squares up, throws. He's got a man.
Oh.
He's looking for a flag. He also had Simrad open as well.
He did. You see Jackson,
There's
good
Simrad
route.
right here. Hey, you know what? That was a good play.
Good defense.
That was good defense.
They got there about the same time.
So 4th down, and now Pea Ridge. This will be the 2nd punt of the night for Prairie Grove.
Now, if you want to be nitpicky, Knox rockets that a little bit, and that's Jackson's. That little bit of float in the ball gave the defense time to recover, but that's nitpicky right there, and I couldn't do no better.
Well, it's 4th down for Prairie Grove. They're going to punt, 2nd punt of the night. This is the first time we've seen Beeson out here, though. Good kick. Get away from him. There you go. Now take a Prairie Grove bounce. It's going to bounce inside. Right to the 21-yard line.
That was Higgins that punted that time. Beeson was the punter the first time.
No, Knox was.
Oh, yeah, the quick punt.
That was that? Okay, so that was Higgins that time. .22-yard line's where they're going to place it, and 7:40 to go in the game. Defense needs to step up this time. Now, the nice thing is they'll have to make a 2-point conversion to tie it up. But
Falk and Beeson will be your corners. Mason Tucker and Cade Walker will be your safeties. One a strong safety, one a free safety.
There's the give.
It's number 2.
That's Adams. Adams gets about 4 yards.
Jackson Sorters on the tackle.
Well, maybe he got 5 yards there, Ryan. Good grief.
You know, momentum feels a little weird right now, and it's 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You really need a statement play here.
A sack would be nice.
Get him behind the chains.
And
there it is. And they gave it to us. They caused the sack themselves. A low snap there, and
that's what happened on the first play of the game. If you remember, they had a bad snap on the first play of the game.
Withrow just unable to handle the bad snap.
It was low. He never got it, and then
we had great coverage though. I think he probably would have been sacked anyways. That's a homer call right there.
Well, it's a homer call, especially when he's dodged it several times from the pocket.
I was looking at the coverage downfield on the replay, and it was great.
So 3rd down, and wow, they got like 3rd and 10.
Yeah, they lost 5 on that one.
So big 3rd down here. Can the Tigers stop? Here comes a blitz. Laird, what's coming? He's got a man. Come on, guys. We're getting killed on pass interference.
You got to play the ball there, Falk. Falk face guards him the whole way.
It's not Falk.
It is.
No, it's
number 20. It's Falk.
I thought it was 42.
Nah, he came over there.
Oh, he came over. Man. Pass interference calls and holding calls have hurt us tonight.
They have.
I mean, that one's a first down. I mean,
automatic.
If that doesn't happen, that's a 15-yarder.
You just got to play the ball there at the end, and they teach cornerbacks that.
He had good coverage too, Ryan.
Oh, it was great coverage, but you have to play the ball at the end.
11-yard penalty, by the way, or 16-yard penalty. First down and 10, 6:40 to go in the game. And now back to throw again, this time going deep. He's got a man open, incomplete. Ball intended for Nobles.
They're picking on Falk right there. He's had 2 penalties tonight, and they're going after him. And that time, he was beat with a good throw. I think he gets it, and that's 6. So Falk's got to do a better job of getting his hips turned and getting down the field before their receiver gets past, because, that time he went this way and went this way. Hopefully someone can kind of get in his ear right here and build him back up.
3rd down, or 2nd down and 10. 6:36 to go in the ball game. Nobles has pretty good speed.
Yeah. Well, they switched his sides too. He was on that far side. Now they took him to this side against Falk again.
Good blocking up front there. Now you got to get him. They
got him. Who is that?
That's
Skates.
Skates gets him. And the clock still runs as he stays in bound, and it's about a 5-yard loss. So 3rd and 15. No pass interference this time, guys. No holding.
There almost was. Falk had him by the face mask. You just didn't see it. Falk's got to get his head in the game. I'm gonna have to coach him up this weekend. It's real easy to get down on yourself. You make a mistake or two. You got to clear that mind. Get the next play.
Under 6 minutes to go in the game. 3rd down, 14 to go for the Blackhawks.
Jamie met the line here and get a little redemption.
Now they're going.
Oh, nice tip.
Job.
That's Cade Grant. Great job by Cade Grant coming over from the safety position. They were looking at number 8. That's Trevor Blair, but not on Cade Grant.
So 4th down for the Blackhawks. They're going to have to punt here, I believe, and so.
And really, they've been picking on our cornerbacks pretty pretty much the whole time there, the last series. And both cornerbacks getting beat deep, getting penalties, and that's one of our strengths. So good job by Cade coming in there and kind of settling it down.
Higgins and Falk, and they've got
Higgins and Falk are deep this time.
And here's the punt.
Fake.
Fake.
Oh, somebody slid and almost had him. Cade Grant. Cade Grant. Redfern almost had him.
Yeah, Redford slowed him down.
Thank you.
Well, now the Tigers chance to put this one away if we can put it in the end zone here, Ryan. 34-yard line. This ought to be an opportunity to close this thing.
Oh, and how do you go about it? You want to stay balanced. You want to keep them guessing. It's got to be one of those deals where we're mixing a little bit of pass in there with the run, but you want to dominate with the run to shorten the game because you do have the lead.
You got the lead.
So if you could keep a drive going, which we're too close anyways. It's not enough time probably, but.
I would say run. Well, they don't listen to me. And they are going across them.
How's that not pass interference?
No flag that time. Simrad, boy, they've caught on us tonight. Caleb Neal was draped on Simrad that time, but no call.
And they've got a guy down.
All right, let's take a timeout with them. We'll be back after.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Kimball Mechanical Systems specializes in installing plumbing, HVAC, and electrical systems in mid to large housing projects, including subdivisions, apartment complexes, and military housing. Kimball wants to partner with more people who want to earn a good living in the skilled trades. Kimball is the largest mechanical contractor in Arkansas with 8 other locations nationwide. Kimball is proud to have won Arkansas's Best Places to Work 5 years in a row. They provide excellent benefits and an amazing family-oriented culture. For great job opportunities, check out kmsjobs.com.
Okay, we're back. 2nd down and 10. The Pea Ridge player gets off the field and looks like he's going to be okay. 2nd 10, ball at the Pea Ridge 34-yard line after the fake punt. 2nd 10, Laird comes under center in the base formation. And this time give. That is Grant. Okay, Grant to his feet.
Oh, just
give him 6. K. Grant, 34 yards. There he goes.
That's Grant's 2nd touchdown of the night.
34-yard run that time by Cade. He fought hard to get in the end zone, and now a 14-point lead for Prairie Grove. 5:22 to go in the ball game.
I didn't know if he was going to finish it off there at the end or not. They were hot pursuit, boys.
Higgins with the extra point on the way. It is, it's good.
Wow.
Higgins is 6 for 6 on the year because we went for 2 twice last week. He made the 1 extra point. 5 for 5 tonight. So another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco, and the Tigers now up 15. We'll be back for the final 5:22 after this.
My name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
we're getting ready to kick as Peyton Higgins gets ready to do it. Brian and I talking off the air. We started talking about potential players of the game. It's going to be hard tonight, especially offensively. We've had, Knox has played a good game, but, you look at his receivers, Jackson Sorters, Simrad, and then the running of Cade Grant. And Cade's played good on defense as well, so it's going to be a tough decision tonight. Big, good kick. And it goes into the end zone, so touchback, they'll get it at 20.
The good thing about this, the last 2 weeks, it's been really tough to decide, on a player of a game. And we've tried to do, offensive and defensive. We've done but the thing that tells you, we're not built on one guy here. This is a team effort. You have a group of seniors that fill the majority of this team, and then you got some juniors sprinkled in that really make some big plays and fill in on the line. Then you got some sophomores that are green and are contributing big time. So I love the makeup of the team.
Well, we've got 5:22 to go in the game. P. Ridge got 80 yards to go to get in. They got to get in twice. So you're kind of probably going to be going to the air quite a bit here, so we need to be prepared. Hopefully we can get a pick.
Our corner's got to step up right here. Here's a pass already picking on Beeson. Oh.
Wow, that's Blair.
That was actually over the safety. That was Tucker, and that was a beautiful passing catch. Tucker was in pretty good position there. Look at him. He's right there. I mean, that was dang good coverage. Just a much better passing catch.
He let him get behind him just a hair.
Just a hair, though.
Well, that's a quick way to get down the field, and it's taking some time to set the first down markers.
We might have got a penalty. Oh, it's on them. I thought we might have got it on the sideline.
14. No, they caught their. .5:03 to go in the ball game, Ryan, and first down and 15 for P. Ridge. Ball at the Prairie Grove 46.
Velasco will come in for Mount Orr. Now Orr is your run stop guy.
Sophomore. There's two sophomores.
Both of them, and they're just coming in and out for each other there on the defensive side. They're both starting on offense for the majority of the time. Velasco's your backup tight end, but he plays quite a bit.
And there is Withrow looking over to the sideline. Clock's running. Man, they moved again. No call this time, though. He's going to – good coverage. That's coverage sack potentially. He throws it away.
Good job by Withrow not making a mistake, but that was great coverage. And right before this, I said, cornerbacks got to step up and not get beat deep. Tucker, barely does. He had good coverage, though. Gets barely beat deep. So Grant's back there this time, but they do a great job back there in the backfield, which I do think is one of our strengths. We have a lot of depth there. We've got some guys that can be on an island, and we saw some chinks in the armor tonight. But, again, game number 2. 2 guys that haven't played a ton at that position, and their backups haven't played a ton at that position. So they're getting that experience right now.
Second down, 15 for the Blackhawks. Ball at Prairie Grove 46. Withrow back to throw again. He's got time.
He almost got sacked.
This might be picked.
Oh, he went up and got that.
Great catch by Blair.
Grant jumped a little early.
That was a great catch by Blair. Look at this.
It was, and Withrow almost got smoked, but Grant just jumps too early, doesn't high point the ball. Blair does. He pulls a Simrad, and he comes down with it.
Well, they got the ball down now inside the Prairie Grove 10 with 4:19, 4:18, clock running. Ball's at the 7-yard line. First and goal for the Blackhawks. Now they're looking again, and Blair again, another great catch.
Did that ball ever cross the plane, though? I don't think it did.
He did. He got it. Touchdown for the
Blackhawks. I'm not down there, but if you look at it here.
Now
his feet are in the end zone. It probably did.
Yeah. Yeah.
When he lands and then he hit, I thought the ball was before, but he obviously was in.
Well, here's an interesting thing. They're going to go for the extra point here because that way you still are in the game,
Right. Yeah, if you miss it.
If you go for 2 and miss it, then you don't have a chance. 35-26. Extra point on the way, and it is good. So with 4:08, Tigers aren't out of this thing yet, Ryan. P. Ridge closes the gap, 35-27. Back after this.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Advertisement there by David's Roofing, sponsor of Player of the Game, sponsor of Halftime, and we
got great sponsors. I might as well, I would say read them off, but we got our hands team out here looking like they're going to onside.
And they probably are with 4:08 to go. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Prairie Grove's going to need a couple of first downs.
They just ran a guy on the field right there.
Wow, they're going to get it.
They got it. Oh my gosh.
They get the onside kick, and that was placed perfectly.
They were running a guy on the field.
That was a very good I don't know if you got the replay on that, Miles, but that was a perfect kick.
Joe Adams on the onside recovery there.
So Prairie Grove had this thing in hand just a couple minutes ago, and then the big pass to Blair.
2 big passes.
Who caught the other pass that on Tucker? Oh, was that was Blair?
I think it was Blair too.
So he had 3 then, because there was one on Tucker, then there was one on Grant, and then the touchdown.
I can't remember then.
Yeah.
I had Blair for 2 of them in my mind.
Well, now it's Tigers with 4:07. And P Ridge has the ball. And then I'll tell you, they have really started attacking the corners of Prairie Grove. And they've got time. They don't have to pass here.
No, but they do have to go for 2. Oh, my goodness.
And
like I said, it's getting in their head. Falk's falling apart.
Well, P Ridge, give them credit. Give them credit for not quitting. They were down, and, I was writing it off because the Tigers, I figured, hey, if they get the ball back one more time, they could run the clock. But now P Ridge has really got all the momentum going their way. The flag's going to be on Prairie Grove, and they'll decline it. So 1st down and 10.
If you're going to get a flag like that, make sure the kid feels it.
And make sure it doesn't catch it. That's right. Well, P Ridge has just driven down the field, scored a couple of quick touchdowns. Here is the give to Adams.
He runs into his own blocker, and Orr's right there to clean up the mess. That should be an assist tackle for P Ridge, lineman, and Orr.
So Prairie Grove.
That's a fullback. He just ripped that fullback out of the way and then went and got the running back. Good job that time by the sophomore.
Got to give the Blackhawks a lot of credit for the fight that they've put to it here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, with the backup quarterback. Taking advantage of all of our turnovers in the first half.
That was misfired there. So 3rd down. They got 2 plays, though. They got 2 plays to make it, Ryan.
Yeah, I do think that some miscommunication there. That receiver broke his route off. Velasco will come in. He's more of the 3rd down guy, I guess.
I'm
Orr's
really
your run stopper on 1st and 2nd, then Velasco takes 3rd and 4th.
I'm surprised they didn't come back over here to Blair. There was a single coverage, one-on-one.
Well, we put in another. My thought here, you put in someone for Falk. You've been torching Falk, and then they put in a backup, and they're thinking, we'll just go after him then.
Okay, it's 3rd down 11. They see the single coverage, and this time he's looking that way. He's pushing off that time, though. He pushed off. It's incomplete, out of bounds.
Thank goodness.
A little push off that time by Blair, but no call. So it's 4th down, and they saw that, what we just talked about.
I think they did see it that time, but I think it was one of those deals they were waiting to see if it was completed. I think if it was completed, you might have got a flag, but since it wasn't completed, they didn't.
I'm talking about the coaches saw from the previous play that coverage,
I'm with you.
4th down and 11. I would say this is the ball game here, but the way P. Ridge has pulled some rabbits out of their hats here in the last minute, this thing's not over until there's 3 zeros up there.
Well, and they still had 3 timeouts too,
Yep.
so it's definitely not over.
No, and then this is 4th down, and they can actually get a first down without a touchdown. And now here he goes. They got him! Hey!
Who's that? Is that David Hall? David Hall on the sack on 4th down. That's a turnover on downs.
Big sack.
Big time play right there by the senior. He's still flexing.
And David Hall, what a play there for the Tigers. I'll tell you what, I give a lot of credit to Pete Ridge tonight, because there's been times Prairie Grove's had a chance to blow the doors off this thing, and they just never really gave Prairie Grove that opportunity. Prairie Grove had a couple turnovers too.
Yeah, well, we never shut the door. We kept leaving it open for them.
And it's still open. With 3:09 to go, they got 3 timeouts. We need a couple first downs.
You need a healthy dose of Cade and Foster, Miller. And that's what you're going to get right there. There's Foster.
Foster Lehman, that's big. So
Miller
now
was the lead blocker that time. He got hit pretty good. You hope that sophomore will come back and not be gun shy. He'll get through that hole next time and hurt somebody.
2nd down and about, let's call it 2.5. And they're not using their timeouts yet. Prairie Grove gets a couple first
Typically, you use them if you can hold them on first down. So right now, you're hoping they make the first down, and then you can start using them.
Well,
or if they can get to the 3rd down, they might use them. But you're hoping.
Well, the difference now, though, Ryan, rather than 25-second clock, there's a 40-second clock. It runs, and so you getting 40 seconds knocked off of every
matter
play.
what.
Yeah.
It'll take some coaches some time to adjust to that too. That's the 2nd year that's been in action.
No first down on that play. They're going to give him forward progress.
He's going to use that timeout.
Now they're going to take the timeout. Let's take it with them. 2:14 to go. Prairie Grove's got 3rd down and about a yard. Back after the
show. Out of 3 million people in Arkansas, 55% do not attend church on a weekly basis. We value the Word of God in our services. We strive to present it in a practical and engaging way. This is a place where you can belong even before you believe. We will accept you as you are, but we will give you the practical steps to encourage and develop you on your pathway to Christ. We are here for you every step of the way. We'll save a seat for you.
Okay, situation, 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the ball game. It's 3rd down and a yard. Prairie Grove got the ball at their own about 28-yard line. There are 2 timeouts left for Pea Ridge. The score is 35-27, Prairie Grove with the lead. Pea Ridge played an incredible 4th quarter here, got an onside kick opportunity. They got it down to about the 16-yard line, I believe, Ryan, and the Tigers turned away after the David Hall sack and a good play by Mount Orr during that series as well.
Can you draw them offside right here? And if it doesn't work, take the timeout. Nope. Fumble.
Fumbled.
No way.
4th down.
I don't know what we were doing there, but
Did they call
that's
another
the 3rd
timeout?
fumble they did. That's the 3rd fumble of the night. 2, it looked like quarterback exchanges, and then 1 on the double reverse, or the double handoff reverse.
You know what?
It looks like some time.
I was watching the coaches. We may go for this here, Ryan.
You could. I mean, you're close. If you're that confident, you can. Because then they have time. They can't beat you. You're up 8. They cannot beat you. You cannot lose the game no matter what.
Well, overtime, or they don't do overtime.
No, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can't lose the game in regulation with them just scoring
do
one more time.
Do they do overtime in non-conference play?
I don't know. To be honest with you, but so you could go. You can be a gambler here because you know that you're either going to let them score or they're going to score quick and not get the 2-point conversion, and you're still good, or they're going to score quick, get the 2-point conversion, and you have a chance.
I think we were going to do a quarterback sneak there again.
I don't know. It looked like he was stepping back to do
Yep.
something, maybe to fake handoff and then quarterback sneak. I don't know. It just was a weird deal. But that's the second
I'll tell you what.
fumble there.
We're
on the
going
quarterback.
back. The quarterback. It's our offense is on the field. It's 4th and a yard. Big play here. 2:11 to go. 1 timeout left for P Ridge. Big play here for the Tigers.
12 on the field.
Let's go, PG!
Kate Grant sent Ethan Miller to the sideline. There's your quarterback sneak.
He's not going to make it. He didn't make it. He did not make it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's see the spot. They're gonna measure it. Nope.
Ugh.
Well, big play there. I don't mind Coach Absher going for that either.
I don't. It just stinks not to get it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, they've got first and 10. Ball at the Prairie Grove 28-yard line.
That
2:07
happens
to go.
Due to a fumble, though. I mean, that's again.
Hey, they moved.
They
There we go.
offsides.
Yep. That's all right. Should be a false start.
Yep.
Yeah, the back moved forward. That's a break for Prairie Grove there.
Well, and you run some time off the clock.
Well, they got to come on, get out there.
You want to take that?
Yeah, you're going to take it. Move it.
Moving back. It's not even a.
Move it back. Come on. What is taking so long?
That was the official.
You
maybe he needed the break.
Make it 5 yards, people. First, and let's see. They're going to start the clock on the play there.
Good job by Higgins that time running with him.
2nd down and 15. 156
pretty
to go.
decent pass that time. It looked like.
He threw it to the right place. Threw it to the
He did.
shoulder.
That running back, or that wide receiver's got to go make that play. That was Blair, I think. Higgins in great coverage though.
2nd down, 15. 156 to go. Ball at the Prairie Grove 33. Prairie Grove leads 35-27. 1 timeout left for P Ridge. Prairie Grove's got all 3 timeouts.
You got to think it's going to be a throw again. Oh, almost had it. Good job that time. Good coverage. Trying to see who that was back there. That was Cade Walker applying the pressure that time from the outside linebacker position.
It was intended for Nobles, so it's 3rd down and 15. They've got 2 more tries to make this.
It's one of those deals where I'd run everybody off deep and one guy come
the-
back and just get the first down for sure.
You know, another thing, too, is, we're kind of peeling back. If he could get past that initial surge, the quarterback, pretty good runner, he could probably pick up about half of it.
Yeah.
1:51 to go in the ball game. Not a lot of time running off in this series as they got 2 incomplete passes. 3rd down,
boys.
15. Here comes Sorters.
Orr got back there. Ethan Beeson that time. They fought for it, but he makes the catch.
Completed. It goes to Blair, and Blair's been the man.
He has. He's done a great job. He's also cramping right now. One of the parents goes, "Dear Lord, hydrate your kids." Hey, Gus Malzahn taught him well. When you don't want to use your timeouts, you cramp. You fall down. You make a scene. They'll get you.
Let's take a break with them. 1:44. 1st and goal for the Blackhawks at the Prairie Grove 9-yard line.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Kimball Mechanical Systems specializes in installing plumbing, HVAC, and electrical systems in mid to large housing projects, including subdivisions, apartment complexes, and military housing. Kimball wants to partner with more people who want to earn a good living in the skilled trades. Kimball is the largest mechanical contractor in Arkansas with 8 other locations nationwide. Kimball is proud to have won Arkansas's Best Places to Work 5 years in a row. They provide excellent benefits and an amazing family-oriented culture. For great job opportunities, check out kmsjobs.com.
Okay, we're back. 1:44 to go in the ball game. Ball at the Prairie Grove 9-yard line. 1st and goal for the Blackhawks. Prairie Grove has 3 timeouts. Pea Ridge has 1. Clock is running. 1:43, 1:40. Clock continues to go. They don't have to throw the ball now, Ryan, but they are. They're going.
Why wouldn't you? It's been successful.
Incomplete. 2nd down and 9.
Higgins, he didn't have great coverage on that guy. Really, after the first move, they didn't know what was going on. We got to get our cornerbacks in a position to make plays on the ball.
I wouldn't mind seeing a sack here, Ryan. Although there's not a lot of coverage. Like here, you know, you're not going
not
deep.
A coverage sack here.
Yeah.
Here, if there's a coverage sack, they're throwing it out of bounds somewhere, stopping the clock.
1:28 to go in the game.
A sack here is because you're bringing the heat and you're exposing some of your man-to-man coverage
Looks
out
like
there.
Blair healed up pretty quick because he's out there on the far side, and they've got, oh, man, he's open touchdown.
There he is.
So with 1:23, Pea Ridge gets the touchdown, makes it 35-33.
I hate that for the Tigers, but I think I just got lunch. Falk got scored on right there.
Well, 1:23 to go, and now the defense really has to. Boy, they have to. This is a big play here, Ryan. What a.
Oh, yeah. They don't get this. And,
well, they got an onside kick again.
They got the onside kick, but they don't get this, and they have to score. You get this and, you know, play good defense and hope for overtime.
Pea Ridge is taking their last timeout. Let's take it with them. 1:23 to go. Tigers only up by 2.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
We have 1:23 to go in the game. Pea Ridge going for the 2-point conversion to tie it up.
We could almost see what they were doing and then take a timeout and mess with them a little bit.
With throw,
if we
he's going to roll. You called it, Ryan. You called it. He throws. It's no good. No good.
We were talking off air, and you said, you know, what kind of 2-point conversion you like for him.
You called it.
I want a quarterback rolling where he can either run, he can hit a guy that gets open, or he can hit a backside guy.
And they didn't have the backside guy really trailing there.
No.
But
he just threw it a little high.
Yeah. Well,
he's played a great game, so it's hard to fault him. But he just threw it a little high. They're going to onside kick it now, though.
We need to get this onside kick. And it's important because if we can get the onside kick, you can do the favorite play in football and take the knee. But you got to field this onside kick. This time he's got Redfern.
How many guys can you put on that front line? And I don't want them that socially distanced, but, you know, up the middle, maybe spread them out this time. Maybe the last time they were too tight, I don't know. But, God, let's get them all packed in there.
Well, they're going to try it again. Boy, we've had some 2 long games.
Well, the other one was all the lightning delays.
I get it,
goodness.
but this one, we started at 7. We started on time tonight, but we're 2 hours and 40 minutes into it, and it's not over. Not paying us enough, Ryan. All right, P. Ridge getting ready for the onside kick. It's Colin Stewart. He's going to try it again. This time it goes to Redfern. He's got it.
Good job, senior right there, getting the ball. Let's take a knee and let's get out of here.
Let's not fumble it.
Oh, gosh.
No timeouts left for P. Ridge, so now Prairie Grove, after this first play, you have a 40-second clock. You can pretty much run it out. And they're going to come out, assuming we get the good snap here. Laird will take a knee. Laird takes the knee, and now 40 seconds should start here in a second.
That's going to hurt his rushing numbers there.
There we go. So 40 seconds now. You can do this, matter of fact.
3 times.
Well, actually, you don't even, 30 more seconds. We're going to be, by the time this plays, they won't have, this will be the last play.
Okay. Oh, I guess because you got to have time for the play also.
Yep. So, well, you're going to be under 40 seconds by the time this play snaps. That's going to do it. So Prairie Grove is going to
hard-fought 2-0.
Hard-fought 2-0. I mean,
and we put ourselves in the position tonight. I mean, that's the thing here. We self-inflicted some wounds.
What'll be good about this? That's the last play. What'll be good about this, Ryan? We won, but it'll almost feel like a loss.
Right.
And then get your head right.
Hopefully, that's what it does for the guys. I felt like they felt a little confident. Hopefully, this gets their mind right. We go to Stillwell next week. Let's make this happen.
And the other thing, we go to 2-0. First time we've been 2-0 since 2017, and we broke another streak. We broke Farmington streak, and tonight we break P. Ridge streak. And next week we don't have a streak. I'll have to go do some history. I got to see if we ever played Still. I know we played Stillwell, but it's been many years ago. And
I can't remember.
But we need some players of the game.
Well, on offense, I want a first half and a second half offensive players of the game. My first half player of the game is going to be Simrad. He had the 2 big touchdown catches. And then in the second half, it was tough because Sorters did a lot. He scored. He had that 4th down catch.
Play.
But Grant kind of took over. He had the first touchdown out of the gate in halftime. And then when momentum went to P. Ridge, he took over on a series. And now the offensive line did their job on that too. So you could kind of second half Grant and the offensive line. But first half, I'm going Simrad all the way. You could really offensive line every time because Knox couldn't have thrown those balls if they're not blocking. Defense, though, you got to chore. Who's your defensive player of the game? Because I feel like our defense let go of the rope a little bit.
Well, the defensive line played really well tonight. David Hall made some big plays.
He did.
I think I will give the nod to Hall. I want to, we're naming so many players, but we can go with Grant and with Simrad. I'm going to give a nod to Sorters and to
Hall.
To Hall.
Hall and Sorters defensive players of the game.
And really all around for Sorters tonight. But that's going to do it.
Yeah, because he got mentioned on both. So big-time night for that senior right there, the stump.
Yeah, and they are sponsored, players of the game sponsored by David's Roofing. Well, that's going to do it. Tigers go to 2-0. Not the prettiest victory, but a victory is still a victory. Whether you win by 35 or whether you win by 2, Tigers win. That's going to do it. We're going to
Let's
call
read
it
our sponsors real quick. PG Telco, Prairie Grove Christian Church, David's Roofing, Harton's Furniture, What My Eyes Have Seen, Kimball Mechanical Systems, Faithful Auto, again, Prairie Grove Tree Service for feeding the players. And then the guys on staff tonight, Naaman Bolstad, No Man, Dylan Moore, running camera, and always Miles helping out here, running the show.
Ryan, that's going to do it. For Ryan Cook, I'm Lynn Gregson. Have